We are underway here in Fort Wayne tonight. The puck is going to go right up into the grill of Sean Boudria, and Boudria is going to have to shake it off, and whistle will blow. So a quick whistle right off the face-off.
That was an interesting face-off.
Yeah.
First the sound of the drop of the puck, and then it looked like a scrum going on, and the Comets pushed over the centerman. And then Boudria getting a stick into his chops. So.
Yeah, and Jared Thomas is going to go into the box.
We'll take that.
So power play coming up. It's Catalyst Fitness power play. Just 9 seconds into this one. Face off to the right of Lackey. High sticking call to Thomas. And here we go on the power play. Up top to the blue line. Here's Will Graber. Graber will move it over far side. Here's a shot through some traffic. Got through. Back to the near side. Comets pick it up. Sean Solowski to Graber. Now Solowski. He'll let it fly. Rebound is going to go up along the far side. Down into the corner. Goes Kellen Jones. So goes after him is Oliver Cooper. Down there in the corner. It's going to be wheeled all the way around. The Comets will have to gather things up and back into their own zone. Will Graber cuts across the ice. He'll pick it up first. He'll go back behind Yuri Patera. Comets here on the power play for another 1:30. Here's Sean Solowski on the right wing. Coming across the line. Hands it off. Here we come in front. Alvaro. A shot and a score. No! It is going to go off the leg of Lackey. Everybody, including myself, thought that was in. Wow. Comets shot it right into Lackey's right leg.
The way that bounced out, I thought it hit the inside of the post.
Too.
Nice play by Sean Solowski, carrying the puck over the blue line, making sure he got his teammates involved in the play. Good puck movement, and that led to the open shot.
So the Comets will have to forget about that one. Face off to the left of Lackey. And we have got Bush in the face-off circle for the Comets. Wins it back. And it's going to be Matt Murphy. Murphy to the far side, lost it. And now Indy picks it up. Elmire will come across the line. His shot, Patera makes the save. To the near side, Elmire will pick it back up. He is bumped from behind by Connor Corcoran. Corcoran to the near side. Pitches over to the far boards. Here's Matt Murphy with it. Murphy will take it out to center ice where it's knocked away. Teixeira has it. He'll bank it up along the far side and back into the Comet zone. Corcoran going down into the corner. Riley McKay now. Back below the goal line, Comets pick it back up, and now the Comets got to start up fresh from their own zone. 44 seconds to go on the power play. Pass comes ahead, goes off the stick of Boudria, goes behind the netminder Lackey. Now back along the near side. Comets trying to pick it up along the wall, back into the corner. And now Indy with it. Tie up down on the near side. Pop loose. And the Fuel have got it. Here's Ike. CJ Ike will come across the line. Left side, shorthanded. Shot leaves it wide. Back to the far side. Indy will step up. They'll keep it in, and they swing it back along the near side. It comes over to Connor Corcoran. Still 10 seconds to go on the power play. The Comets move it up along the near side. It's going to be snagged, and Indy coming across again. Shorthanded. They put it on net. Goes wide. Bouncer up along the far side. Matt Alvaro has it. Alvaro to the far boards. Trying to get it across the line. Here's Thomas coming right out of the bench. Jumps up in the play. Knocks Alvaro off the puck. And now Indy coming across with numbers. They got a 3-on-2. Left side they come. Shot and a save made by Patera. Back on the far boards. Gloved out of the air by Alvaro. And it rolls back into the Indy zone. Zulsdorf has it for the Fuel. And now we are back to even strength 5-on-5. But the Comets take it away. Here is Jermaine coming to Sidlowski in front. It goes wide. Lackey got a piece of it to the right side. Now below the goal line looking for Sidlowski. Goes over his stick, and now it is going to jump up in the air. Now it's going to go down low below the goal line. In the corner goes Teixeira. He'll get it to Thomas. Thomas now will stick handle into neutral territory across center ice. He'll flip it in, and Patera comes out. Swipes along the far side. Here's Tolkinen. Lets it go. Back on the far boards, and Indy tosses it right back into the Comet zone. But the Comets going to turn it back the other way into the Indy zone. Rolling down into the corner, and now played along the far wall. Comets with it again. They're going to send it right back into the Indy zone. And now Mike Lee banks it off the wall for the Fuel. Goes to the right side. Cross-rink pass. And picked up by Spencer Watson. Watson coming across the line. Has a man. Puts it out in front. And it's knocked away. Back to the near side wing. And the Comets have got it. Will Graber leading the charge. Coming across the line. Got a man with him. He'll take the shot. Lackey the save. Goes below the goal line. Graber will hand it off to Kellen Jones. Jones to the near side. Gets wrapped up. And now back up along the near side. Comets have got it to the blue line. It is going to be DJ King throwing around the far boards. Picking up the Comets. Here's Ruddy with a shot that is blocked. And it gets into the corner for Riley McKay. Indy with the puck to the far side. No score here in this one. And the Fuel with the puck. Puck is going to go off the stick of McKay. That is going to get out of play. And we get a whistle. So a couple end-to-end jobs here, and we got a couple of shots on goal for both teams, but right now, no score.
Yeah, Shane, that power play started off good because they won the first face-off, had some pressure, went for the second face-off, they won the face-off, but then ended up losing the puck in an errant pass, and then we ended up seeing about 2 minutes of up and down hockey, and that's what happens when you obviously don't control the puck. So Comets need to get back in and get in sync with control of the puck and then move the offense forward.
15:56 to go here in the first. Face-off right in the neutral zone. That is going to jump up into the Indy bench, so we'll have to do it again. Taking a look at those shots on goal. 2-1 in favor of the Comets, being brought to you by Huntington University. Comets have had a power play here tonight, but nothing to show for it as Connor Corcoran handles the puck. He'll go to the far side with it. Here's Zach Tolkinen. Sends it right back to Corcoran. Corcoran on the right side. Pushes it up along the wall. Now it's going to be flipped into the Indy zone. Comets pick it up. Here's Cooper. Shot, and Lackey the save. Lackey right on that one as Cooper got behind everybody. Took the loose puck, and Lackey makes the stop.
Cooper was skating his lane with his head up, and when Barnaby saw him, he was able to pop it up into the air, just get a bouncer to him, but it was enough for Coops to come in and have a nice move on the goaltender. Good scoring opportunity, but that's what you need to do. Keep skating your lanes, create your scoring, your passing lanes so that you can get some scoring opportunities.
Takes on to the right of Lackey. Comets win it to the far side. In front, here comes Barnaby. Shot, and he scores! Matthew Barnaby makes it 1-0. And Barnaby had so many close ones last weekend against Cincy, and he finally buries one.
Barnaby on the receiving end, it's the time of giving. He gave the puck away in the beginning to give Cooper an opportunity to score, and here he got a chance right back. He moved down, created a passing lane. They got the puck over to him, and he was able to get the puck up in the air and just up over that left pad.
So Barnaby gets another one. That's his third of the season. 6th point, and the Comets lead it 1-0. Into the zone we go, the Indy zone. Lackey will throw it up along the near side. And here's Alvaro, going to hand it off to Petrozelli. Petrozelli trying to stick handle up along the near side. Comes out in front, down to the far boards. And Indy, they have got it played ahead. Knocked down at center ice. Here's Petrozelli. Petrozelli getting it into the Comet zone, but it's played by Mike Lee. He'll give it up. Matt Murphy will jam it back into the Indy zone. Coming back for it is going to be Lackey. He'll play it around back up along the far side on the right wing. And what do we got? A whistle.
It's an awful late whistle.
Yeah, it was. The linesman blew the whistle. The face-off is going to come down in the Comet zone. So it looks like so the face-off will come.
Speed Fest NOA 90 Indian W. Don't lot no news. Drop one buffer.
Ball is left, and here we go. The puck is dropped, goes along the far side. Here's Kellen Jones. Jones gets tripped up, able to regain his feet, goes back along the end of the corner. Here's Seamus Malone. Malone to the far side, gives it up top. Here's a shot. It's going to be blocked. It's going to ricochet around, and it comes to the top of the circle on the right side. Comets get to it. Here's Kellen Jones trying to get it to Solowski. Pass a little too far out in front, and it goes down in the Indy zone below the goal line. Here is Malone. Gets spun around by Kellen Jones. Puck comes along the near side. Scrapping for it is Bush. Bush takes his man off the play, and now Indy has got the puck in their own end. Fuel with the puck. Malone to the far side. Quick pass over, looking for Ike. Pass is intercepted by Corcoran. Corcoran goes below the goal line, gives it a look. And now he'll put it onto the tape of Zach Tolkinen. Tolkinen back over to the far side. Here comes Oliver Cooper. Cooper moves along the wall. Pass was blocked. He'll get it back. And Cooper will send it right back to Zach Tolkinen in the Comet zone. Tolkinen on the near side grabs the blue line. Now he sends it over to the far side to Corcoran. And the Comets will put it back in the Indy zone. Field with it below the goal line. Now it's moved along the far side for Teixeira. He'll try and bank it off the glass, but there's Oliver Cooper. And it goes down below the goal line. Boudreau chases after it. Swung up along the near side, and now Indy's got it in their own zone. Teixeira tries to go down the middle of the ice. Pass was intercepted, and back it goes into the Indy zone. 1-0 Comets here in the first to the left side. Here's Ike with it. Ike coming across the line, hands it off. Now it rolls down. Patera almost played it, but it was snagged by Chase Ruddy. Ruddy goes down into the corner, battles down there. Him and Ike going at it. Back along the near side. They still battle. Back along the near wall. Comets have got it. Here is King. King trying to get around. Check from Ike, and the Comets get it back. Here is Barnaby. Barnaby going to go down into the corner. Back to the far side, to the blue line. And now back down low. Here's Barnaby. Barnaby trying to shake loose up top. And here is McIver with a drive. Missed it wide to the near side. Comets trying to pick it up again. It's Alvaro, bounces it down low to McIver. Centering play, broken up by Ike, and Lackey able to come out and dive on it. And that will get us down to an All-American Stores bathroom break. We will be back 1-0 Comets. You're listening to Comet Hockey on WoWo.
With Lutheran Health Network, many appointments can be managed with telehealth from home using your smartphone, tablet, or computer. And many insurance plans now cover it. If an in-person visit is recommended, know that they are taking special precautions for the safety of their patients and staff. Whether in person or on screen, they'll be glad to see you. For appointments, call 833-546-4968 or visit lutheranhealth.net. If you're experiencing a medical emergency, call 911.
At Three Rivers, we know that each goal scored in each game won, whether on the ice or at home, is a result of months and years worth of hard work, dedication, vision, practice, and teamwork. When it comes to reaching your financial goals, Three Rivers is here to assist and cheer you on every step of the way. Whether your aim is to pay down debt, save for college, prepare for retirement, or buy your first car or first home, we can help make it happen. We're on your team. Let's create a winning game plan together. Get started at threeriversfcu.org/goals.
Comet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Insurance and Financial Services in Auburn.
Back in the All-American Stores broadcast booth, Shane Albarani and Fred Bean with you here tonight. 1-0 Comets here in the first period. Matthew Barnaby getting his third of the season. And here we go for the puck drop in the Indy zone. Goes along the far side. Here's a shot. It is blocked, and the Fuel will take it off the glass, and back it goes. To the far side. Comets have it in the neutral zone. Barnaby coming across the line. Barnaby to the near side. Oh, he lost the puck, and now back. Here comes Indy. Fuel. It's going to be Thomas coming across the line. Kind of trying to sneak it down low. Missed pass goes along the near side and up along the wall here in the Comet zone. Coming out to the blue line, and the Comets have got it. Petrozelli needs a little bit of help coming around, trying to dangle around a defender. Now he stops up along the wall, drops it in the corner, and here's Matt Murphy. Murphy up along the wall to the blue line. He has got Graber. Graber coming down low, back along the near side, and now the Comets dip it below the goal line. Graber trying to pick it back up. He'll let it go, and back over to the far side to the blue line. Corcoran going down low. Here's Kellen Jones with it. Jones trying to cut it to the middle of the ice. Lost it, and he's able to keep it in only for a second as the Fuel now will get it out to center ice. To the far boards, here is Sean Solowski. He will flip it in. Lackey will come out of the pipes. He will stop it, and he'll send it around the near side. Gloved out of the air by Mackey, and now Cameron to the far side for Indy. Tolkinen will step up. He goes below the goal line to Graber. Graber now dancing around back behind the net. Graber trying to center it. Has Jones. He comes up top, shot, and a save made by Lackey, and Lackey saw that one all the way, able to snare it with the glove right out of the air.
Petrozelli bringing the puck over the blue line. He expected to have Alvaro with him. I did too. I was looking for the Italian connection to make something happen, and Comets went on a line shift, and the look at his face when he turned back and saw he was all alone with four white jerseys around him. He had to change his entire mode of operation from trying to go for a score to just maintain the puck, wait for the Comets to get back on the ice, which they did, and set up for a shot on Lackey. Like I said, Shane, you saw it coming all the way, but we got this face-off that we're winning now.
To the blue line, here comes King with a shot, and Lackey with the save. And Lackey's from your neck of the woods. Went to Harvard there, Fred.
Oh, yes. One of them guys.
You know a little bit something about that town, right?
Yeah, a little bit. Harvard plays in the Beanpot. The Beanpot was started in 1952 and had to end last year because of COVID. Thankfully to the Frankies, the Comets didn't, and we had a great season.
That's right. Face off to the left of Lackey, won by the Comets. But they can't handle it. Bush couldn't quite get to it. And now Indy's going to come across the line. Offside will be the call. I remember Indy, I got hit with some call-ups before the game, missing 4 of the regulars. And the Comets still, of course, without a few. But, this lineup is actually has really been together now for 2 weeks, Fred. I know you're missing a lot of bodies, but they're actually starting to get in sync.
Right. And that's what I'm talking about with the whole going from a crawl to a walk as part of the season. You're starting to have that many games you can string together with the same players. Now you're starting to get in the chemistry going, and I think we've seen that with a couple of the passing lane plays that we've had just so far in this period.
After the face-off, puck goes into the Indy zone, so we'll have to do that one again. Comets back in action here at the Coliseum tomorrow. 7:30 is the start time for that rare Monday night game, and we always get during the holidays. Cincinnati Cyclones will be in town. The Comets looking for a little bit of revenge after last weekend. Comets losing one in overtime, and then the next one in regulation last Sunday, and that was not without a little bit of controversy. So we'll see what's in store for us tomorrow. Get your tickets for that game coming up tomorrow night here at the Coliseum. Puck drop goes up top to the blue line. Indy with it. Here's a shot and right into the glove of Yuri Patera. That's only the second shot that Patera has faced here in this first period. Our Huntington University shots on goal 6-2 in favor of the Comets. So Patera comes out to top of the blue paint, and he awaits the drop of the puck, and it's going to be Matt Alvaro to take it for the Comets. Jared Thomas in there for Indy. And the puck goes into the corner. Back below the goal line. Played along the near side. Barnaby gives it a whack. Comes all the way back into the Indy zone. Played up along the wall and back out to the blue line. Indy, they have got it. And back into the Comet zone. It's going to go below the goal line. Patera almost got caught as the puck comes up to the blue line. Here's a shot from Teixeira that is going to go wide. Patera waves at it as it goes by. And it goes into the corner to the far boards. And the Comets pick it off. And it is Petrozelli. He'll find Barnaby. Barnaby coming across the line. Barnaby on the right side, looking for a man in front. Oh, he had Petrozelli. Shot was blocked, and now back into the corner. It goes to Corcoran below the goal line. Corcoran stick handles along the far side, coming all the way up top of the blue line. Backhander in front. Here's Petrozelli. Can he get a shot off? Right off the post to the near side. He had Lackey beat, but could not get it past the iron. Back into the corner below the goal line. It is Graber. Graber with it. Pops it up top to the blue line. Here's Tolkinen. Tolkinen now. His shot, and Lackey with the save, and Anthony Petrozelli is going to be seeing that one in his sleep tonight.
Yeah,
point blank, got the post.
A lot of patience on both Corcoran and Petrozelli. Corcoran, taking the puck behind the net, waiting for his teammates to get in position, maintaining control of the puck, not panicking. Was able to get that puck over to Petrozelli, and as you said, right on the doorstep, bang off the post. He was in some traffic as well. And again, lots of patience, nice and calm, just hit the post.
Right in front. Here's a shot. Will Graber will not miss that one. Top shelf right under the crossbar. And Will Graber's brilliant season continues.
Shane, this is all starting right on the face-off dot. The Comets are winning the vast majority of the face-offs. That's keeping control of the puck. They got the puck back to the blue line, moved it up, got it over into Graber's side. Graber roofed it. Nice play all the way around, but it starts on doing the fundamentals on the face-off, and the Comets are owning the dot right now.
8th of the season for Will Graber. And it puts the Comets up by 2. And back do we go here. We're halfway done with the first. Comets got a 2-goal cushion. And back up along the far side. Here's Graber getting to Solowski. Solowski coming across right side. Corcoran with a drive and a save made by Lackey right off the blocker. Into the corner. Sent around to left side. It's going to be Zulsdorf. Backhands it around, and Teixeira goes behind the net. Teixeira moves it ahead, goes off the stick of 15. That was Riley McKay. And that is going to go for an icing on Indy. And that is our first Kelly Body Shop icing call. If you're ever in an accident, take your vehicle to Kelly Body Shop in Fort Wayne and Decatur. And you mentioned it, Fred, the Comets winning the face-offs, and that has been a bit of a problem over the last few games, but right now, like you said, they're owning the dot.
Yeah, we saw it in Cincinnati. We had horrible periods, and it was traced back to winning the face-offs and controlling the puck. And then we saw them do great periods and come back and storm back and get 3 goals in a period, and that's when they were winning them. So it's just the fundamentals of owning that dot, maintaining control of the puck. Right now, Lackey is recognizing he's not in Harvard anymore.
Face off to Lackey's right. And the drop to the far side. Boudria gets tangled up with Teixeira. And now into the corner. Bush down there, trying to push it along the wall. Gets it back to Boudria. Boudria on the far side. Teixeira all over him. Puck is going to jump up in the air, comes up top of the circle, and jabbed by Oliver Cooper. Going to go downstairs, up along the near side here in the corner. And now it's going to be sent around back below the goal line here in the Indy zone. Everybody working for it. Now it's going to pop loose to the near side. And McKay trying to get it loose of DJ King. Now to the near wall again and back below the goal line. Now it's popped up, and now it's Teixeira to the right side. And Indy now coming through the neutral zone. Pass is going to be out in front of Zulsdorf, and back it goes into the Comet zone. Ready to the far side. And now led ahead to the far boards. Knocked away back into the Comet zone, and it's going to be King. Going to send it skyward towards the scoreboard here at the Coliseum, just under it, and it goes down in the Indy zone. Now Mike Lee stick handling around to the left side, gets across the line. Mike Lee now scrambling for it, going down to the corner, but he is met there by Marcus McIver. Lee and McIver to the near side. And Lee's going to win that battle. Pops it up top to the blue line. Indy with it. Here's a shot that is going to be missed high. Patera reacted late to it. Back to the near side. It's Alvaro. Alvaro up along the wall. Bouncer going to come right over below the goal line. Nick Germain battles for it. He is going to tussle with Elmine. And Elmine takes Germain right down to the ice. Now Elmine taking a couple jabs at him. And now Chase Ruddy comes in. The puck is going to come to the near side. Referee letting him go. And now Chase Ruddy is hammered away at Elmine. And now we see Iverson coming in, and he is going to wrap up Chase Ruddy. Well, I'm not sure what the referee was waiting for there. Elmine was hammering away at Nick Germain, and Chase Ruddy, little frontier justice there, trying to help out his teammate. And Ruddy will go to the box. Let's see if Indy gets anything. Well, hats off to our referee tonight, Jake Young, for letting him play, but sometimes you got to blow the whistle.
Yeah, well, there was a definite scoring opportunity going on with Indy controlling the puck, and they did get their shot off. But like I said, Jermaine didn't do anything to start that, but Ruddy sure did finish it. He pulled him off, and a couple of the helmet off. Yes, definitely some justice being served out there.
So let's see what we got here. Ruddy definitely will go to the box. And Elmine will also go in. So let's see if maybe we get an extra 2 here for Ruddy for a rough. Remember, if you want to learn how to fight, go to Lee Brothers MMA on Speedway Drive. They will show you all the moves out there. I know quite a few Comets have been out there learning to fight with Mike Lee from Lee Brothers. And you see Chase Ruddy, who really needs no help in that category, in that department, laying out the gloves and dropping the mitts there. And we'll see what we got here penalty-wise. Looks like we got 2 minutes on either side. So looks like we'll skate 4-on-4. So we've got 8:04 to go here in the first. 2-0 Comets.
14, Carl Elmire. 2 minutes cross-checking for the Comets. Number 24, Chase Ruddy. 2 minutes roughing. Time the penalties, 11 minutes, 56 seconds. Indy's 14, Elmire. 2 minutes cross-checking. Comets 24, Ruddy. 2 minutes roughing. Time the penalties, 11:56.
So a cross-check and a roughing call. But there again, the cross-check could have been called before the roughing.
No, exactly. It would be on a power play right now. But you know what? We're 4-on-4.
100%.
Comets tend to do really well with the open ice. Let's see how that plays out for us.
All right, yep. Man down on either side. 4-on-4 we skate, and we go to the far side with it. Here's Matt Murphy. Back it goes to Marcus McIver. McIver backs up along the near side, enters the neutral zone. Now he cuts across into Indy.
4-on-4. Comets tend to do really well with the open ice. Let's see how that plays out for us.
All right, yep. Man down on either side. 4-on-4 we skate, and we go to the far side with it. Here's Matt Murphy. Back it goes to Marcus McIver. McIver backs up along the near side, enters the neutral zone. Now he cuts across into Indy territory. Here's McIver to the near side, going to drop it into the corner. Kellen Jones after it. Jones gets it tied up, trying to get loose, and he does. Here comes Will Graber with a shot right into the gut of Lackey, and he's able to hang on to that. And Graber, looking at the stick there a little bit, you can tell he wanted to go top shelf again like he did on that last shot that he scored on, but Lackey was able to cover it up right into the crest of his jersey.
Yeah, nice move by Graber coming out of the corner. Kellen Jones was working the puck down low, and he was able to get it to his teammate. Did a 360 and pirouetted in front. Like I said, trying to go back to the well and roof it again.
Face off to the left, the goaltender Lackey for Indy tonight. 2-0 Comets. Alvaro will take the drop now. He's going to get kicked out.
Yeah, and he's been hot too.
Petrozelli now will take his spot. And the drop goes to the Comets. Here's Alvaro to the near side. They're looking to go up to the blue line. It's held up by Zulsdorf. Now it's going to come loose into the corner. Going after this Petrozelli. Petrozelli again gets tangled up with Zulsdorf. Now it will be Alvaro back to Petrozelli. Petrozelli top of the circle. Got a man breaking in. A shot. A save made by Lackey. What great work by Alvaro and Petrozelli to keep that play alive. It was Matt Murphy with a scoring chance and a great stop by Lackey. So that was well played all the way around.
Yeah, Alvaro kicked out of the face-off, and when Petrozelli was able to tap the puck, Alvaro stepped in, took control of it from inside the dot, and the two of them, as you said, working hard up against the boards. They had some bigger guys on them. They were trying to muscle them, and they were able to maintain control of the puck and get that over to Murph for a shot on net.
We're still skating 4-on-4 here. Face off to the right of Michael Lackey. And it rolls out in front of the net, and it's taken care of by the Fuel to the right side. It's Mondot to the far boards. Cross ice pass, and it's going to be no good. It's going to go into the Comet zone. That'll be an icing call. And that is a Kelly Body Shop icing call. If you're ever in an accident, take your vehicle to Kelly Body Shop in Fort Wayne and Decatur. Comets and Cincinnati back here at the Coliseum tomorrow. 7:30 is the start time. Getting your tickets for that one, along with New Year's Eve. We'll see the Iowa Heartlanders back here at the Coliseum coming up Friday night. Here's the face-off. It will be to the right of the goaltender Lackey. And we go up along the far boards, and Indy comes away with it. They got a 3-on-1 if they hustle. Coming across the line. Got a man in front. A cross-ice pass intended for Teixeira. No good. Up top of the blue line. Indy still with it here, working 4-on-4 into the corner. And back along the far side it goes to Sean Solowski. Solowski up along the wall. Hands it over to Tolkinen. Tolkinen coming across the line. Here's Corcoran. Corcoran tries to float it in front, knocked away. And back along the left side, comes out to center ice. Here's Corcoran turning the corner with it. Coming across the line. Winds up a blast, and Lackey with the save coming out. Caught it right on the shoulder, and he hangs onto it.
Yeah, Corcoran kind of got lucky on that one. He was just floating it out, and that was a very easy puck to be able to knock out of the air and off to the races going the other way for Indy. So he got fortunate on that, but made good on recovering and brought the puck back in to get a shot on net.
Huntington University shots on goal so far tonight. 12-3 in favor of the Comets. 2-0 on the scoreboard for the Comets. Here's Matt Murphy. Over to Cooper. Cooper with a shot save made by Lackey, and it goes below the goal line. And it comes now in front bouncer, and it's going to go to Lackey. Went off the left leg, and he's able to cover it up with the glove. Puck was jumping around, but Lackey able to hang on. So Indy will change it up. Comets will stay pat with their line out there. Boudreau, Cooper, McIver, and we have got Murphy out there. We still got 11 seconds to go here on this 4-on-4. Boudreau will take it for the Comets. Be Boudreau and Thomas. And the drop goes to Murphy. Oh, lost it. And now back the other way. Murphy is just going to, takes down Craighead. That's a horse collar tackle, as we'd call it that in football. And we can't get around that one. That's going to be a hold on Murphy, as Craighead would have had a breakaway, but Murphy reached back, hauled him down. Now, sometimes you got to take those.
Right, yeah. You know, I mean, the positive aspect, we won the face-off again. Puck came back to Murphy and wasn't able to maintain control of it. Like I said, they were off to the races. I'd rather have 2 minutes to fight off than a breakaway clean, where it's a high percentage of scoring a goal.
And the Comets, fifth best power play or power killing team in the league, so you got to trust those penalty killers, as we're going to be 4-on-3 here for 4 seconds. Face off to the right of Patera. Indy on the power play this year, 22 of 95, so they've been pretty good. Up top to Lee. Lee at the blue line. Sends it over, cross rink, and now Indy on the power play. Here's Craighead going to the far side, going down to the corner for Thomas. Thomas and Tolkinen, they duel up along the far side. Comes out to Oliver Cooper. Cooper gives it a look. It slides off his stick, and Indy able to get it back to the left side. Here's Seamus Malone. Malone gets taken hard off the puck by McIver. Back to the blue line. Thomas now angles it on the left side. Coming up top, it goes. Indy here working on the power play. It's a Ruoff Mortgage penalty kill as it goes to the far side. Up top now, here's Lee. Has a man on the left side. Here's a shot. They score. Mondat will get the goal.
Patera spent that entire time screened. He ended up hitting the Indy guy in front of him 2 or 3 times on himself, trying to get him out of the way. Never saw it come at him. And, the defense, McIver pushed him once, but he got behind him again. And, that screen, when you can screen a goalie like that, it turns a routine save, a red shot, into a high-scoring opportunity, a green shot. So, that's just one of those things that the defense needs to be mindful of, not only of where the puck is in front, but where the bodies are behind you.
Power play goal for Indy makes it 2-1. Comets still with the lead. As Chase Ruddy goes to the far side, going to come out to center ice. Indy with it. And back along the left wing. I'll toss it into the Comet zone. Coming out, stopping the puck is Patera. Now it goes along the far boards. Comets flip it out, and it's going to roll down into the Indy zone. This is going to go for an icing. And we have got 5:06 to go here in the first. 2-1 Comets. And that is Kelly Body Shop icing call. If you're ever in an accident, take your vehicle to Kelly Body Shop, Fort Wayne and Decatur.
Indy would be very fortunate to get out of this period only down 2-1. Right now, the Comets out shooting them 14-4. They've owned the play. They had just one breakdown on that power play, and Indy's within a goal. So let's see if the boys can regroup and get another one on the board.
Indy wins the face-off here in the Comet zone. Goes down to the corner, goes after is Thomas, and we are entering the Shield Exteriors Roofing final 5 minutes of the period. Down in the corner, we have got a scrum down there. Graber and King ready as well, trying to get it off of a stick. Goes along the near side. Mondot with it. Here's a shot, and it glances off the shoulder of Patera. That's going to get out of play, and that is going to get us down to a break. We will step aside. 2-1 Comets. You're listening to Comet Hockey on WoWo. Getting into an accident is stressful, but getting your vehicle repaired shouldn't be. So take your ride to Kelly Body Shop. Just like the Fort Wayne Comets, the Kelly name has been serving Fort Wayne for nearly 70 years, so you know the job will be done right. Kelly Body Shop will work with your insurance company and guarantee all repairs for as long as you own your vehicle. Nobody wants to think about getting into an accident, but if it happens, Kelly Body Shop will be there to ease the stress. North on East State, west at the I-69 Auto Mall, and also in Decatur.
This is Scrap Chat with Max Hall, reminding you that while all metal has value, not all metal recyclers value you. At OmniSource, guys like me tell you what your metal's worth and how to make it worth even more the next time. Because we grind up and spit out scrap, not customers. Find freight advice and fair payment at an OmniSource yard near you in the Fort Wayne area. For locations and a list of metals we buy, visit OmniSource.com or call 855-OMNIBUY, 855-666-4289.
Comet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
Coming out of the timeout, Shane Albarani and Fred Bean with you here tonight. Face-off will be to the right of Yuri Patera. And here is Tyler Bush to take face-off for the Comets. Thomas will be his opponent, goes to the near side, and it comes up top to the blue line. Here's Zulsdorf, top of the left circle, coming in on Patera's shot. Oh, it just rolls right off the leg of Patera. Got to get back, and it goes to the far side. It was deflected. Patera with the toe save goes along the far boards. Now the Comets trying to turn it around. It goes back into the Indy zone. Here's Zulsdorf. He's going to go behind the net, plays it up along the near side, and battling for it is Nick Germain to the near wall. Gloved down to the air by Corcoran, but it's going to be snagged by Craighead. He'll come across the line. Craighead with a shot and a save made by Patera. Look behind him for a second. Now it's played back along the near side, and it's going to be knocked away by Thomas for Indy. Now to the far boards and now to center ice. Picked up by the Fuel. They'll come across the line. Here's a shot right into the glove of Patera off the stick of Riley McKay. And Patera so lucky on that last one. Boy, it trickled, and he just got the left toe on it. It was changed directions, changed speeds, But Patera, well, he used every inch. Let's see here, he goes 6'2". He used 6'2" on that last save.
Yeah, and maybe a toenail. Yeah, without a doubt. He had two of them, actually. That one there, which was just bouncing on the blue space, and then the other one looked like it went off his shoulder, off the post, and out.
Here's the puck drop in the Comet zone. Goes to the near side. Comet's banking off the glass, and it rolls out to center ice. Mike Lee circles around on the left wing, gets it back, and now coming across the line comes Indy. Going to go down into the corner. Going after it is McIver. Stopped below the goal line. Comets pick it back up. Here's Murphy. Murphy along the far side. Takes it off the wall, and Indy still with it up along the wall. Now they give it up. Now a cross-ring pass to Boudreau. Boudreau trying to bring it up along the near side. He is taken off the puck, and back it goes Mike Lee. Turning the corner with it. Had a man right down the middle of the ice trying to get it to him, but the pass was blocked by the Comets. Now Murphy gets it back to Boudreau into the Indy zone. 2-1 Comets here in the first period. Down in the corner. Here's Alvaro trying to come up top to the point. He's got DJ King awaiting, but he is sandwiched up along the near side by two white jerseys, and now we've got a scrum up along the near side wall. Alvaro gives it a jab, but Mike Lee is going to win the battle. Goes out, and here we go. A 2-on-1 for Indy. Ike coming across the line. Left side gives it up. Shot, and Patera is there with the save on Carl Elmire. And Yuri Patera, well, I hope he got his stretches in here before the game, because he is doing an aerobics workout.
Yeah, that was an excellent save by Patera, following the play the whole way. Saw the pass going across and was able to come sliding, as you said. He was flat out into a split, so he had both the top and bottom covered as he caught that with his catching glove.
Face off to the left of Patera. And Will Graber will take the drop for the Comets with 2:51 to go in the first. And the drop is made. It's going to be kicked all the way down into the neutral zone. Now played back, and now left side, and Indy will pitch it in all the way into the Comet zone. Goes off the end wall. And now here is Zach Tolkinen to the right side. Got a man on him, is able to unload the puck. Going to go down to the Indy zone. Coming down is Kellen Jones, but won't get there in time. And that is going to be another icing call on the Comets with 2:34 to go here in period number one. Comets lead at 2-1. Shots right now lopsided, being brought to you by Huntington University, 14-8 in favor of the Comets. Will Graber and Matthew Barnaby with the goals here tonight for the Comets. Indy getting a power play goal earlier on in the period to make it 2-1. And now the face-off to the right of Patera to the blue line. Zulsdorf will go over to Teixeira. He'll backhand it around. Goes behind the net. Now Craighead has it. He'll drop it off in the corner. Pass trying to come upstairs with it, and the Comets are able to block it. Going to go down into the Indy zone. It was Solowski who got a stick on it. Now it goes into the corner. Zulsdorf to the near side, gave it up to Graber. Graber in the corner here in the Indy end, trying to drop it down low, looking for Sidlowski. Now back along the near side again, Comets with control. Here's a shot, save made. Sidlowski was there trying to gather up the rebound, comes loose on the near side. Here's Graber with a nice move, coming in front. Graber tries to put it over to Jones. The puck is loose in front, still loose. Sidlowski with it, shot, save made by Lackey. Now again another shot, that is broken up. Rebound, Corcoran goes wide again, below the goal line. Sped up along the near side, grabbing it is Graber. Graber to the blue line. One-timer and a save made by Lackey, and he will finally stop that action as if the puck was ping-balling around, and it finally falls into the glove of Lackey.
Shane, the last 2.5 minutes, we've seen a momentum shift over to Indy. They had the last 4 shots on net. They a couple of them were just skirting by, toe save here and a post there, and I was really looking to see the Comets respond, and that's the way to respond right there, with a barrage of shots on net. And here we go again.
Murphy in front of Cooper. Shot, save made by Lackey. Kicked it down to there with the right leg to the far side. Indy lost it. Back over to McIver. McIver up along the wall near the Comet bench. We'll get it back into the Indy zone. Rolls out now to center ice. Indy will push it into the Comet zone. Going to go down into the corner. Goes Spencer Watson. Watson gets tangled up. Goes below the goal line. Cooper down there for the Comets. He lost it. Now it is pinned up against the netting, and it goes to Cooper. Cooper will get it to, that's going to be Bush. Now, cross-ring pass, Comets with it. Coming across the line to the right side, Boudreau sends it back. Here's Bush with a shot. No, it was blocked down in the corner. Bush trying to flatten it out and center it as we've got 1 minute to go in the period. To the near side comes Mike Lee. Lee, stick handles to center ice, knocked away, and back it goes. Boudria now has it. No, he lost it to Lee. Back out to center ice. Comets now trying to push it into the Indy zone. They just barely get it across the line, but here is Carlson for Indy. He'll bring it across. There's a shot and a save made by Patera. Back on the left side. Mondat lost it. Back it goes into the Indy zone. Stopping the puck is Lackey. And now Indy with the puck in their own end with just 28 seconds to go here in the first period. Long pass up along the right side, intercepted by Corcoran. Corcoran trying to bring it across. It's going to be dipped into the corner, and Indy controls the puck below the goal line. Down to 15 seconds to go in the period, and Indy has got it again. Now a turnover and a poke checked by Lackey, and back along the far side. It's going to roll back into the Comet zone. Pass comes forward, goes off a stick now with 2 seconds, and that will do it for the period. So a good-looking first period by the Comets. They got the lead 2-1. Taking a look at our Huntington University shots on goal, 18-9 in favor of the Comets. But the Comets definitely outchanced Indy. And like you said, Indy is going to be very lucky if they escape just down by 1.
Yeah, without a doubt. 18 shots in a period, that's like insane. That's incredible owning the period. They had a 2.5, 3 minute stretch there following the penalty where they ended up giving up a power play goal that they were running around a little bit. But with 2:34 left to go in the first period, the Comets got right back to taking control and really dominated the end of that period. So excellent response to a push from Indy. As you said, they're only down by 1 goal, but when you have that kind of dominance, you know you're just holding back a floodgate.
So the Comets 2-1 going into the Three Rivers Federal Credit Union intermission report. We will be back. You are listening to Comet Hockey on WOWO.
Over the past few years, homeowners around the world have upgraded to the unmatched efficiency and comfort of a water furnace geothermal heat pump. Water furnace units use the free renewable solar energy stored in your yard to provide dramatic savings on heating, air conditioning, and hot water. Best of all, geothermal provides a comfort you have to experience to believe. To see how much you'd save by switching to geothermal, contact your local water furnace dealer right now.
Hello, this is head coach Ben Boudreau. I'm the guy responsible when your Comets are in need of repair, new parts, or maybe just a quick inspection. When it comes to vehicles, I turn to the pros at Ace Radiator on Coliseum Boulevard in Fort Wayne. Ace Radiator has spent decades keeping Fort Wayne rolling with time-tested service and repair. Ace's certified technicians have more than 80 years of experience providing expert sales and service for radiators, heaters, coolers, and air conditioners. Sometimes you just have to make the call. 800-288-7964. That's Ace Radiator. 800-288-7964.
You live by what's right. It's part of who you are and what drives you to always do more, to give more. At Old National, we get it. We're the bank built on integrity and community. The bank named a world's most ethical company for the last 10 years. The bank that focuses on your financial goals every day. Because your success is everything. And that's why we're here. You live by what's right. And at Old National, we bank by it. Find us at oldnational.com/locations. Member FDIC.
Fort Wayne's got big trash problems. Only one way to solve them. Curbside Container has a plan. If you got trash to haul, just give Curbside a call. From the biggest dump truck to an itty-bitty can. Just call up Curbside Container. Ain't no need to call your mayor. Curbside Container will be there.
And the Comets have a penalty shot in overtime to win it. Come on, come on.
Hey, Dad, do you know where my goggles are?
Yeah, 1 sec. I'll help you find it right after this. Wait, why are you soaking wet?
Oh, I was just swimming in the basement.
You were what? Oh, great. Watering your basement? Don't know what to do next? Tell your insurance agent you want to work with Hayes & Sons. Because at Hayes & Sons, we do restoration right. Visit HayesandSons.com.
Take the next step in your training with the Parkview Sports Medicine Performance Edge program. The Edge program is high-intensity, personalized performance training built to help you reach the next level in your sport. Over 100 college-bound athletes have trained with PSM Performance in the last 2 years, and we want to help you achieve that goal. Call 260-266-4007 to schedule a one-on-one assessment to get started today. Parkview Sports Medicine. Become more.
Time now for the Three Rivers Federal Credit Union Intermission Show.
Back live at the Coliseum. We're in the middle of the Three Rivers Federal Credit Union Intermission Report. Shane Albarani and Fred Bean with you here tonight. And let's take a look at our Kelly Body Shop game summary through the first 20 minutes of play here at the Coliseum. We have got Barnaby getting the first goal for the Comets at 4:27. That was his third of the season. Marcus McIver and Tyler Bush helped him out. Then Will Graber would get his 8th of the season at 9:56. Solowski and Tolkinen with the helpers on that one, and it was 2-0 Comets. And then Indy would get a power play goal from Jan Mondot, and that came at 14:31, his second of the season. Thomas and Lee with the assist, and again, that was on the power play. Michael Lackey, the goaltender for Indy tonight, seen 18 shots, made 16 saves, gave up 2 goals. Yuri Patera, 9 shots and 8 saves here tonight. Comets over 1 on the power play. Indy, they are 1 of 1. That first power play came right away, right off the opening faceoff, just 9 seconds in. Thomas went off for high sticking. Then Elmire cross-checking, 11:56, took Chase Ruddy with him for roughing. And then Matt Murphy, holding call at 13:53. That led to that power play goal for Indy. And that is what we got cooking here tonight. Our score is 2-1 Comets. We'll take a break, come back, have a look at the out-of-town scoreboard. You're listening to Comet Hockey on WOWO. The Sport One Ice House is the home of hockey. This modern multi-purpose ice rink facility is the only rink in the state to feature 3 NHL-sized ice surfaces and amenities you won't find anywhere else, like a full bar and restaurant. There's also events and activities for all ages. Come try public skate, learn to skate, figure skating, adult hockey, and much more. So come out to the Sport One Ice House for hockey and so much more. For more information, visit sport1parkviewicehouse.com.
Indiana Physical Therapy is your trusted choice in Northern Indiana. For over 30 years, we've treated all walks of life, from peewees to professionals and Olympians, and everyone in between. Schedule at any of our 21 convenient locations, even without a doctor's order. We communicate with your doctor throughout your treatment. Indiana Physical Therapy is cost-effective, accepting all insurance plans and networks. We're open from 7 to 7 and can get you in the same day you call. Go to indianapt.com. Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
Gigi's Playhouse is a one-of-a-kind achievement center providing free educational and therapeutic programs that advance literacy, math skills, motor skills, and more for individuals with Down syndrome. Gigi's Playhouse makes a difference every day. Their unique approach empowers individuals to achieve their greatest potential with confidence, independence, and joy. For more information about programs or how to get involved, please email fortwayne@gigisplayhouse.org.
Is your roof causing you grief? You should call Shield Exteriors. Shield Exteriors provides an easy, headache-free, no-stress process. Just give them a call, 260-818-6072. You'll never need to worry about your roof ever again. Shield Exteriors offers a lifetime solution to all your roofing problems, thanks to their true lifetime transferable warranty. It means when you get your new Shield Exteriors roof, you, under no circumstances, need to re-roof again, because that lifetime warranty will cover the cost of any repairs or replacement. That applies to their asphalt shingle roofs and their metal roofs too. Shield Exteriors is known for both metal and asphalt shingle roofs. That's why they're called the roofing specialists. Call for a free quote, 260-818-6072, or you can find them online, shieldexteriors.com. You can get payments as low as $99 a month. They even have $0 down options. Shield Exteriors, protecting what matters most.
O'Daniel Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram on Illinois Road has added some new players to the team this year. Introducing the all-new 2022 Ram 1500 TRX with 707 horsepower and a 0 to 60 speed of 4.5 seconds. Also in the starting lineup is the new 2022 Pacifica Hybrid. It has room for the entire team and enough juice for a road trip to the Wheelers and back. The new scrapper on the the team is the all-new Wrangler Hybrid with enough battery power for any power play. We also have an awesome lineup of our new line of commercial Pro Master vans for all your work needs. O'Daniel is a proud sponsor of Comet Hockey, and we invite all the fans to come experience the O'Daniel difference when buying your next car, truck, or SUV. O'Daniel on Illinois Road next to Meyer, or online at o'danielauto.com.
WOWO and WMEE HD2 Fort Wayne.
Time now for the Three Rivers Federal Credit Union Intermission Show.
Back live at the Coliseum. We're in the middle of the first intermission here tonight. 2-1 Comets after the first 20 minutes of play. Let's take a look at the Meyer out-of-town scoreboard tonight. Meyer, where you get the rewards without the work. We've got one game that's gone final. The Jacksonville Icemen 3 and the South Carolina Stingrays 1. We got one game going to the third. The Iowa Heartlanders 4 and the Kansas City Mavericks 2. 18-26 to go in the third. 1-1 game between Tulsa and Wichita, 18:53 to go in the second, and everything else getting a late start here on this Sunday. We have got Kalamazoo taking on Toledo, and that game being played outside of Fifth Third Field in Toledo. The Cincinnati Cyclones taking on the Wheeling Nailers. That game will start at 6:10. The Florida Everblades taking on the Orlando Solar Bears. That game will start at 7, and then the Adirondack Thunder and the Worcester Railers will get it going at 7:05 tonight. So a lot of late games starting up here on this Sunday, and that is a look at the Meyer out-of-town scoreboard. The Meyer app will learn all about you and your shopping preferences the more you use it. Enter your MPerks ID every time you check out. Now let's take a look at the standings around the ECHL as we're getting ready to turn the calendar over to 2022. Let's move over up to the North Division to start. Eastern Conference, where the Newfoundland Growlers are still in first place, but the expansion Trois-Rivières Lions is they got 29 points, so they're closing the gap on the Growlers. Then you've got the Thunder and the Reading Royals tied with 21 points, followed by the Maine Mariners and the Worcester Railers coming up at the bottom in sixth place in the North Division. Going down south, the Jacksonville Icemen are in first place, 34 points this season. In Florida, they've got 31 points in second place. The Atlanta Gladiators in third place, followed by the Orlando Solar Bears. Then you've got the Greenville Swamp Rabbits, the Norfolk Admirals, and the South Carolina Stingrays bringing up the rear there in the south. Now moving out to the west, we have got a good battle for first place, and looks like that's what you got. You got the first two teams and everybody else. The Utah Grizzlies 35 points, the Idaho Steelheads with 33, and then it drops off sharply. The Rapid City Rush in third place with 25, then the Tulsa Oilers with 23, followed by Kansas City, Wichita, and the Allen Americans, who have yet to get it going. Now going over to the Central Division, the Toledo Walleye in first place, 33 points. They're a full 2 games up on the Comets in second place, also on the Wheeling Nailers as well. They've got 29 points. Then the Cincinnati Cyclones with 28. So the complexion of the Central Division could change after tonight, depending on the outcome of this one here at the Coliseum. And then Wheeling and Cincinnati playing later on tonight. Kalamazoo Wings, they are taking on Toledo in that outdoor game tonight, so hopefully Kalamazoo can help us out. Kalamazoo sits with 24 points, then the Indy Fuel and the Iowa Heartlanders each with 19 points, and right now the Worcester Railers, they're at the bottom of the ECHL standings. They only have 17 points, and you got 3 teams at the bottom there. You got Indy, Iowa, and the Allen Americans each with 19. So Indy and Iowa, they're at the bottom of the standings, but both those teams have been playing better as of late, but Indy, of course, getting struck with some call-ups. Iowa did as well. So Iowa comes in here on New Year's Eve. So we need a little bit of revenge on those guys, as well as Iowa's done very well against the Comets this year. They're 2-1 right here at the Coliseum. So we will see them on New Year's Eve. But tomorrow we got to take care of business against the Cincinnati Cyclones. It is kids seat free night, so take advantage of that and get out to the Coliseum and, of course, get your tickets for New Year's Eve. It's a Fort Wayne tradition. Didn't have a chance to have one last year, but let's make up for lost time here coming up on Friday night against Iowa. Let's pack the Coliseum, folks. We are in the middle of the first intermission. We'll take a break. You're listening to Comet Hockey on WOWO.
Hey, Aaron.
Oh, hey, Aaron.
What are you doing here at an Aaron store, Aaron?
Shopping. I went to apply.aarons.com earlier and found out my leasing power.
Ooh, me too. And now I can shop knowing I'm already approved.
Right. That's what I love about Aaron's.
They make rent to own affordable.
Easy.
Affordable.
It's really easy.
Affordable. Affordable.
Easy. We're going to have to agree to disagree on this one.
Aaron's, we make rent to own easy.
And affordable.
And affordable.
Hey!
Leasing power approval valid only at assigned store location. Approval is not guaranteed. Some restrictions apply.
Now more than ever, your health should be what's most important to you. What to eat, when to exercise, how to fight off this determined virus. Tune into Fort Wayne's Morning News with Caleb Blakesley every Tuesday. Health Call correspondent Lee Kelso hops on and gets your day started right and gets your state of mind into shape, keeping you well with the WOWO Health Call Update. And you can watch it all live on the Health Call and WOWO Facebook pages. The Health Call Update every Tuesday on Fort Wayne's Morning News. And be sure to tune in every Saturday morning at 9 for our Health Call Live radio hour on WOWO.
Getting into an accident is stressful, but getting your vehicle repaired shouldn't be. So take your ride to Kelly Body Shop. Just like the Fort Wayne Comets, the Kelly name has been serving Fort Wayne for nearly 70 years, so you know the job will be done right. Kelly Body Shop will work with your insurance company and guarantee all repairs for as long as you own your vehicle. Nobody wants to think about getting into an accident, but if it happens, Kelly Body Shop will be there to ease the stress. North on East State, west at the I-69 Auto Mall, and also in Decatur.
Time now for the Three Rivers Federal Credit Union Intermission Show.
We are back live here at the Coliseum. Shane Albarani and Fred Bean with you here tonight. It has been a good one. The Comets have got it going early. They scored the first goal of the game, and the Comets 9-3-3 when they score that first goal of the game. So that bodes well for the rest of this evening, but we still got a long way to go. Tonight's game being brought to you by Hayes & Sons. When water, fire, mold, or storm damage strikes your home or business, you want a hometown team you can trust. Call a team the Comets call. Hayes & Sons. So learn more at haysonssons.com/Comets. Taking a look at the game summary one more time before everyone retakes the ice and getting going for a second period. The Comets 18 shots on net there in the first period. Seems like a high number, and it is, but it's not the most the Comets have had in one period. You got to go back to December 4th right here just a few weeks ago against Iowa when the Comets had 24 on net in the first period. So the Comets pepper the net with 18 shots. Indy, they had 9. Scoring for the Comets, Matthew Barnaby at .427, his third of the season. Marcus McIver and Tyler Bush with the assists on that goal. And then it was Will Graber keeping up his hot start to the season. That was goal number 8 for him, point number 21. So Will Graber made it a 2-0 lead as Sean Solowski got the assist, and Zach Tolkinen with the helper. And then Indy would get a power play goal late in the period, 14-31 to make it a 2-1 hockey game as Michael Lackey getting the start here for Indy, his first as a member of the Indy Fuel here tonight. Made 16 saves on those 18 shots, and Yuri Patera 8 saves on 9 shots as he spells Sam Harvey. Sam Harvey had made 5 straight starts, so he gets a little bit of a break here tonight as Patera was up in Henderson, was sent back down before the holiday break, and he's in there tonight looking pretty sharp. Comets 0 for 1 on the power play. Indy, they are 1 of 1, and that is a look at the game summary this evening. Remember, the Comets in action tomorrow. Cincinnati is in town, and it should be a good fun rematch from what we had with those guys last weekend, and a lot on the line. The Cincinnati right on the tail of the Comets for second place in the Central Division, so a lot riding on that game tomorrow. So let's fill the Coliseum. It is kids seat free night, so come on out and support the Comets tomorrow. Get your tickets at the Coliseum ticket office or at Ticketmaster. All right, both teams set to retake the ice here at the Coliseum. We'll take one more break. We'll be back. You're listening to Comet Hockey on WOWO.
We paid how much for those lessons?
Shh. She's doing great.
Oh, yeah, totally. Can you pass me a Pepsi Zero Sugar? Great job, honey! Oh, look at that. That's not the end.
No way. Now it's time for the encore.
You know what? You're right. 5 times? Not enough times.
For everyone who traded in rock concerts for their kids' recitals, you've compromised enough. Pepsi Zero Sugar. That's what I like.
This is Martin Truex Jr., and as a NASCAR Cup Series champion, I love one-stop shopping. When I need fresh tires or fuel during a race, my pit crew takes care of everything. Off the track, I have an Auto Owners independent agent. They handle all my insurance in one place: car, home, life, and business. Get your own pit crew and find a local agency with Auto Owners Insurance.
For all of your insurance needs, visit Insurance and Financial Services in Auburn.
News you can depend on.
The president outlined 5 main pillars to his plan. The top 2, getting vaccinated and getting boosted if eligible.
If you don't want to get a vaccine, don't get a vaccine. Get a test so you can go to work each week without infecting your colleagues with the deadly disease.
45 million Americans are being forced to choose between an unwanted medical procedure and losing their job.
Local and national updates at the top and bottom of each hour. Whoa, 1190 AM and 107.5 FM. Depend on it.
Common Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Insurance and Financial Services in Auburn.
All right, pitter-patter, let's get at her here in the second period. 2-1 Comets live from the All-American Stores broadcast booth. Shane Albrani and Fred Bean with you here tonight. Comets looking to add to their lead here in the second period. Michael Lackey is to my left. We have got Yuri Patera to my right here at the Coliseum, and we've got a face-off at center ice. It's going to be Tyler Bush, who picked up a point in that first period. He wins it back to Murphy. Matt Murphy looks up along the left side, pitches it into the Indy zone. That's going to be a quick icing on the Comets, and that'll bring the face-off down in the Comet zone. But once again, Fred, the Comets, well, we're winning face-off, something we haven't seen the last couple of weeks.
Right, yeah. It would have been nice if we could convert that one into an offensive play instead of an icing. And, you know, Shade, I always told my players it didn't matter what the score was, win the period, win the period, win the period. Come on out like it's 0-0 every single time. So they got to forget what they did on the first period. As you talked about that Iowa game where they got 24 shots on it, they ended up only getting 25 shots the last 2 periods and lost the game 2-1. You got to win every single period.
Comets looking to do that here again in the second. Puck comes along the far side. Boudreau reaching for it. Goes in the neutral zone. Here's Bush. Bush coming ahead. Got Cooper with him to the far side. Bush will put it in front of the net. Knocked away. Comes down into the corner, and it's going to be Cooper. Back up along the near side. A few will have got it. They bank it back out to center ice and to the far wall. Comes off the skate. Oliver Cooper will pick it up. He'll take it off the wall, and it goes back down below the goal line, and it's going to be picked up by Teixeira for Indy. He gives it a look. Comes right down the middle of the ice, and the Fuel will pitch it forward. Spencer Watson gets it into the Comet zone. Patera stops it. Going to go up along the near side down here in the corner. And it's up along the wall. Bush fighting for it, getting a little bit of help from Nick Germain. Here's a quick shot. Oh, it came out to Craig. Had snapped one off. Another shot. That's going to whistle wide. Back up along the near side. It's going to be Carlson keeping it in for Indy below the goal line. Going to come up in front. The Comets are there to defend it. They knock it off the glass as Carlson angles it over to the far side. Indy will pitch it into the Comet zone. Goes off the end wall. Back along the near side. It comes to Tolkinen. Back over. It goes to Anthony Petrozelli. Petrozelli will move it forward for the Comets. He'll play it ahead. Waffles the puck all the way off the end wall. Petrozelli going to the corner, trying to center it up, but it was intercepted by Lee. And here's Craighead along the near side for Indy. He'll move it along. Elmine will take it. Lost it to Alvaro, and Alvaro will get it back in the Indy zone. Alvaro going to go down into the corner below the goal line. Nick Germain trying to spin away, trying to get away, and back along the far side it goes to Ike. Ike will get it out to Craighead, who will stick handle at the center line. And now he'll flip it in softly to Patera. He will steer it onto the stick of Connor Corcoran. Corcoran behind the net. Moving up along the left side. He'll creep forward with it. He'll gain the Comet blue line. Comes to center ice. Flips it in. And it goes off the end wall. And picking it up. And it's going to be an icing on the Comets.
He didn't gain the red line on it, unfortunately. So when he flipped it in to get the line change, now we've got an icing. And they can't switch up. So everybody back out.
Yeah, so the Comets, they were actually trying to change right when the puck was dumped in. So now the linesman's got to figure out who was out there. So we will stay here. Face-off will be to the right of Patera. Germain, Petrozelli, Murphy, Corcoran, and Alvaro. Alvaro will take the drop with Jared Thomas. 2-1 Comets here in the second. And the drop goes into the corner, and it goes over to Matt Murphy. Murphy to the left side. Moves it ahead to Connor Corcoran. Corcoran stick handles along the far side to Alvaro now. He'll push it into the Indy zone. Comets now will change it up, and Indy has got the puck. Here's Thomas cranking it up on the near side. Snakes through everybody coming across the line. Here's Jared still with the puck. Oh, what a move, and he crashes into Patera, and we got a penalty called. Great effort by Thomas, but he ran into Patera. That's going to call for interference on the goaltender. But boy, Jared Thomas, well, that was that was something special right there.
Yeah, and tip your hat to that one. I mean, he worked his way around 4 different Comet jerseys, and I kind of feel bad for him actually getting the penalty on that, because he made the move in front. He just ran out of real estate, and it was left with no alternative but to crash into Patera. Fortunately, Patera did make the save, and we now get the advantage of having a power play. But a super individual effort that we practiced with cones.
Yeah,
it looked like he was skating around cones. You got to move your feet.
That puck was glued to his stick. And just like you said, unfortunately, he did run out of real estate, but fortunate for the Comets, they do get a power play. And it is a Catalyst Fitness power play. Comets 0 for 1 tonight. And the Comets have the puck in the Indy zone. Here's Will Graber up along the near side. Puck is going to jump around, and Indy will clear the zone as it comes down to Patera. He'll angle over on the far side to Sean Solowski. Now it goes below the goal line to Will Graber. Graber to the right side to Solowski. Solowski coming across the line. He'll flip it in. He'll send it around. Here's Kellen Jones on the left side. Sends it back up along the far side. Solowski picks it up. Angles it up top to Will Graber. Graber will take a shot. That's deflected, and that is going to get out of play. Now, Sean Solowski, of course, returning to the Comet lineup just 2 weeks ago after off-season back surgery. And Sean Solowski really is a power play specialist, and the Comets hoping to get Solowski more involved in the power play like he is right now. Sean Solowski, 500 career points in North America, and over 30% of them have been on the power play. So Sean Solowski winning the drop, wins it back to Graber. Graber on the left wing coming to Jones. Jones sneaking into the corner. Jones now goes below the goal line to Cooper. Cooper onto the far side to Solowski. Solowski up along the wall, far side going into the corner, lost the puck. Carlson tries to wheel it up top of the blue line. He does. Kellen Jones can't keep it in. And now Carlson handles it for Indy. Carlson up along the wall, pushes it into the Comet zone, goes off the end wall, and here is Graber. Graber moves it ahead, got a man waiting at the blue line. It's Bush. Bush coming across, needs a little bit of help as he drops it up along the wall, and it's going to be intercepted, now sent back out to the center ice logo. Comets retreat back in their own zone. Here's Graber. Graber looking for some space, going to get it over to Bush. Bush will get it to Petrozelli. Petrozelli will come across the line, trying to dangle around one man, cannot. Puck will stay in off the stick of Bush to the blue line. Far side, it is Corcoran, winds up a shot, and it's knocked down, loose in front, and now the Fuel will clear the zone.
That rebound bouncing behind Petrozelli. He didn't know it was sitting there. Unfortunately, by the time he did get around to it, he couldn't get a stick on it.
To the near side here in the Comet zone, Petrozelli working with 20 seconds to go on the power play. Thomas is in the box for interference as Murphy moves it over to Corcoran. Corcoran on the right side, trying to re-enter the zone, and he does. Comets with it, coming down low, and it rolls to Lackey. Puck bouncing around. Up top it comes to Murphy. Now, left side, Murphy with it up along the wall. Takes a shot, save made. The rebound sits there, but now coming out of the box is Thomas. Thomas has got it, coming in on Patera, dangles it back, got a man. Here is Malone, can't get around Patera. Malone still with it, tries to jam it off the glove of Patera, and he cannot. And Bush and Seamus Malone are going to get into it. Back behind the net. And now the linesman gets in between everybody. Now we got a little scrap going on. And that is Boudreau. And Boudreau hauls off and gives McKay a little whack up along the side of the head. And if you want to learn how to fight, go to Lee Brothers MMA on Speedway Drive here in Fort Wayne, and some punishment is going to be handed down. And Indy, boy, they got a gift there. Thomas coming out of the box, and he grabbed the puck, had a man with him. It was a 2-on-1, but Yuri Patera held his ground, was able to make 2 stops, and now we've got some penalties handed out.
Yeah, there's a reason why goaltenders bang their goalie stick with 5 seconds left to go in the power play, because for that very reason, you don't want to get caught with the guy coming out of the box behind everybody, and then he has a clean breakaway, which is exactly what we saw. Patera coming up big, and then the fisticuffs after that. And I don't know why. He was trying to have a fight with Buntera's back. Because when he ever did turn around, he got nothing but glove right to the head.
So Boudria get the better of that exchange with McKay.
Okay, a double minor, 4 minutes roughing. For the Comets, number 92, Sean Boudria, 2 minutes roughing. Time the penalties, 4 minutes, 38 seconds. Indy's 15, McKay, a double minor, 4 minutes roughing. Comets, 92, Boudria, 2 minutes roughing. Time the penalties.
There you go. Comets will get another power play. That'll be the third of the night. Comets 0 for 2 on the power play here tonight, and that has been the issue. Comets 11 of 84 coming into tonight's game. That was 25th in the league. And now 0 for 2 already here tonight. That percentage dropping as we talk. Face-off will be to the right of Lackey here in the Indy zone. So the Comets set up on the power play. Alvaro will take the drop.
Yeah, this is one of the Achilles heels of their game right now. If they can improve this, even getting up into the 50% of the league, that's going to translate to at least a dozen wins for them. So last year we saw that. Man, we went on a power play. It was as good as putting a goal up. We don't have that this time. So I'm liking what I'm seeing on the Alvaro is winning a lot of face-offs. He's starting to look a little like an AJ Jakes out there. He's been getting all of the draws. So hopefully we can do that. That'll maintain control of the puck, which is the first step to having a good power play. Win this draw, set it up, get the puck moving.
Alvaro, indeed, will take the face-off, wins another one, goes to Graber. Graber at the blue line, over, one-timer, ripped wide, and back into the corner it goes to Teixeira. He'll bank it off the wall, but not out. Kellen Jones over in front. Oh, Sean Solowski passed up the shot. He tried to go over it to Cooper on the back door, back along the far side. Comets trying to get a hold of it. Up top of the blue line here is Graber. Graber looking around, goes top of the left circle, has Sidlowski, gives it over to Sid. Sid up along the near side wall. Sidlowski drops it down low to Cooper. Cooper below the goal line, back along the far side. Here's Kellen Jones up top. Graber loads up, shot, it's blocked. There it is. Score! Matt Alvaro off the rebound. It was blocked right in front of Lackey. Alvaro was there, and he puts it home, and it's 3-1 Comets, and it's a power play goal.
Nice. Textbook power play right there. Win the face-off, control the puck, everybody in position, puck movement, making the goaltender move side to side, getting a good shot on net, and then being in front in order to pick up any kind of a rebound and stick it back in. Excellent power play by the Comets.
3-1 Comets, Matt Alvaro out. And that'll get the Comets going, pushes that lead back up to 2. And we go out to center ice. Shots in the game right now, 20-11 in favor of the Comets. And back it goes into the Comet zone below the goal line on the left side. Oh, they lost it. Here we come. A shot goes wide. And it goes to the far side. Comets get it out, and here is Murphy. Murphy angling up along the far side, takes a hit, and he goes up along the far wing. And now Indy with it again. Carlson will float it forward. Comets pick it off of the blue line. Nick Germain. Germain with a man down low. Here's a drive. Oh, Barnaby got hammered from behind, and a penalty is called. Barnaby slow getting up, and back it goes. We got a delayed call. Far side. Barnaby will find his way back to the bench, and now it comes across the line. Here's Murphy. Murphy passes rattled around. It's going to go back, and now we're going to go. We're dropping the gloves. It is Ruddy and Carlson squaring up down here in the corner. Ruddy with two big left hands. Carlson misses with a right, and now they're going to tie up, and the linesman going to get between them. So Ruddy sticking up for Matthew Barnaby, who got drilled from behind. And if you want to learn how to fight like the pros, go see Lee Brothers MMA on Speedway Drive. Ruddy goes to the bin, Carlson as well. And we are going to have some more punishment handed down as we see Steve Fletcher up here on the scoreboard. And of course, Fletchy knows a little bit about what's going on down there.
Yeah, the policeman of old watching the policeman of the today. Ruddy not taking any exception to the liberty that they're doing on our players right now. Barnaby was poised for a beautiful shot, and he just got absolutely devastated on a cheap shot from behind. We had the puck, we had control of it, we could have kept on going, but no, we had to take matters and settle that right away.
So we see the replay ready with a couple of good left hands there. Carlson missed with a right, and that results everybody having a tie-up. Linesman jumps in between them, and now we're going to figure this one out. 13:58 to go here in the second period. Comets lead at 3-1. Comets get a pair in the first, one here in the second. Indy also getting one in the first. So the initial call was going to go on Indy. Let's see if anything else is going to be handed out to Ruddy. Carlson also in that fight, as he was the one who hit Barnaby. Like you said, Fred, Barnaby was loading up. He was right in the slot, going to get a great one-timer. And Carlson just decked him from behind.
Yeah, I mean, from a hockey standpoint, it was the right thing to do. You don't let a guy take a shot, but you got to do it legal, and that was not legal. So,
Barnaby pretty vulnerable.
Yeah, deservedly, he was, he's in the box, and deservedly, he got a little retribution handed to him.
Oh, check that. That was Jared Thomas.
Christopher Cameron, 5 minutes fighting. For the Comets, number 24, Chase Ruddy, 5 minutes fighting. Time the penalty, 6 minutes, 2 seconds.
So the Comets get another power play. Graber with a shot. It is blocked. And now Indy scoops it up, comes out to center ice. Here's Sean Solowski. Solowski will carry it across the line. Solowski angles it up along the wall, and a turnover, and the Fuel are able to clear the zone. So Carlson gets a fight, Ruddy gets a fight, and it's Thomas on that hit from behind on Barnaby. He's also in the box. So the Comets here working on another power play. It's a Catalyst Fitness power play as Will Graber trying to get it out of his own end to the near side. Down there is Seamus Malone. He is causing some havoc, and Comets now get a little bit of space and see if they can work it forward. Will Graber angling up along the right side. Cross-rink pass. Here's Kellen Jones. Jones coming across. Stops. And now he looks for some space. Malone stick checking him. Goes back and to the blue line to Graber. Graber to the point. Now left circle. Here's Kellen Jones walking in. Trying to go down low to Cooper. Pass was blocked. And back into the corner. Cooper working up along into the corner with Mike Lee. Now it's going to squirt off the leg of Kellen Jones, and Indy will clear the zone. Back it goes. Patera will stop it. Patera looking around, looking for an orange shirt, able to give it over to Murphy. Murphy with a man on him, skates up along the near side. Murphy now. Quick backhand over to Petrozelli. Petrozelli now turns the corner right side now. Runs to center ice. Now gets it back to Murphy. Murphy gains the line over to Bush now. Bush gets hammered as he throws it along the far side. Jermaine picks it up. And now it goes over to Corcoran. Corcoran also got hit. And Indy now laying out the hits up along the far side. Here's Teixeira. Teixeira with a backhander. And it's going to leave the Indy end and back into the Comet zone. Here's Corcoran with 7 seconds to go in the power play. And now flipped forward by Petrozelli. Petrozelli onto the right side. Nick Germain will send it around, and that'll do it for the power play. And back it goes into the Comet zone. It is going to be stopped by Patera. Patera will get it up to Corcoran. 3-1 Comets here in the third. As it goes to Bush to the far side. Cooper will get it into the Indy zone. Lackey comes out of the pipes, and he swings it around. Skating 5-on-5 here. Comes the blue line. Tolkinen left wing to Barnaby. Barnaby now. He lost the puck, and now to the near side. Craighead suits it forward. Nice job there by Corcoran. Indy would have had a breakaway, but Corcoran was able to get back at center ice and block the pass, and now this one is going to get into the seats, and we're going to get a timeout. It is an All-American Stores bathroom break. We will be back. You are listening to Comet Hockey on WOWO.
If you're looking for a comfortable, affordable alternative to a short or long-term hotel stay, then let Corporate Housing Systems find you a place to call home. Relocating or transitioning can be a challenge, so Corporate Housing Systems is here to help by providing premium temporary homes for individuals and families. Servicing Indiana and Ohio for 30 years, Corporate Housing Systems will find you a comfortable space to call home. If you're moving or traveling and want the comforts of a home, let Corporate Housing Systems show you what premium temporary living is all about. Visit corporatehousinsystems.com.
Warm, buttery, flaky, with a fresh cracked egg and hickory smoked bacon. The croissant breakfast sandwich. It's time for Tim's. To make the perfect iced coffee, you need the exact ice-to-coffee balance. Our expertly brewed Arabica beans poured over ice with a splash of cream for the perfect combination. For $1, get a medium iced coffee or vanilla iced coffee after 2 p.m. at Tim Hortons.
Common Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Jacob Insurance Service in Angola.
Back in the All-American Stores broadcast booth, Shane Albarani and Fred Bean here tonight at the Coliseum. So far, so good. 3-1 Comets here in the second period. Coming out of that timeout, we got a face-off coming up at center ice. And Alvaro having a pretty good game here tonight. As far as face-offs go, he's also got a power play goal. Alvaro back in there, can't win it. Goes back into the Indy zone. Lackey will come out of the pipes, he'll stop it. And the Fuel have got it. Mike Lee back behind the net. In no hurry. Moves up along the right side of Lackey. Being pursued by Alvaro. Now he'll take it off the wall. And coming up along the near side, it's McKay. McKay to the far side. Coming to the blue line now. Gets forced up along the far boards. Craighead now with it. Petrozelli. Put the wood to him. Now to the far side. Petrozelli gets the puck. Hanks it off the glass. And a bouncer. And McIver will get it into the Comet zone. Back it goes. Lackey will stop it. Moving along the far side. Coming up is Cooper. Cooper with a shot. And it's going to be deflected wide off the blade of the stick of Nick Germain. To the right side comes McKay for Indy. He'll enter the neutral zone. Drops it back to Craighead. Now we've got some penalties going to be handed out. McKay and Murphy, they decided to get their hands up. Now cross-check is going to be called. And McKay and Murphy. Oh, McKay going to the penalty box. But he grabs a hold of DJ King as he was being escorted off. I think Murphy got into his ear. I'm not sure if King said anything, but King was like, what did I do? King was just trying to get to the bench, and now McKay, he's going to get a little more than 2 after that. So McKay goes down the runway into the dressing room. Let's see if we get probably a 2 and 10 here on McKay.
Smart move by King, not retaliating, keeping his head, making sure that we can get the power play on it. And, we had the tale of 2 power plays. The first one they ended up scoring on was fantastic. The second one they were running around a bit and allowing Indy to pressure them. So we'll have to make sure that doesn't happen this time. The boys have got to skate.
9:29.
So that's what it is, a 2 and 10. 2 for cross-checking on McKay and a 10-minute misconduct. So it's 3-1 Comets. Got another power play here. 4th of the game. And it's a Catalyst Fitness power play as Will Graber revs it up along the right side. Sean Solowski will put it into the Indy zone near side. Back to the far side. It comes to Solowski in front. Here's Alvaro with a shot save made. Jones is there. Another save by Lackey. Can he hang on to it? Yes, he does. What a job by Lackey. Kellen Jones had him down, tried to lift it, and he shot it right into his pads.
Yeah, I can't believe Jonesy didn't get that in the back of the net, and I'm sure he can't either. He can't even leave the post at this point. That thing came across to him right on his stick, and Lackey was out flat, and all he had to do was just get it up another 2 inches, and it was a goal. Not to be.
Face off to the right of Lackey, and we have got Matt Alvaro to take the drop. It'll be Alvaro and Thomas. Now Thomas is going to get booted out. Seamus Malone will drop into his spot, and it's going to go into the corner. Zulsdorf will spin it off the wall to the far side. Thomas gives it a touch, and it goes to Malone. Malone will scoop it up, goes to the far side. Now here comes Indy, short-handed. Look out, Thomas in front of the net, and he lost it. Comets with it, and it's Kellen Jones. Jones to the left side, sends it back to Graber. Graber on the right wing. Now Alvaro will enter the zone. Alvaro will give it up. Sean Sadlowski going into the corner, being guarded tightly by Zulsdorf. Now he drops it over to Cooper. Cooper up along the far boards. Comets still on a power play here. Up top of the blue line, here's Will Graber. Up along the wall, now Comets with it. Here is Jones with a drive, blocked. And it's going to come back out to Jones. Jones to the left side. Into the corner to Cooper. Cooper, centering play, shot, score! Sean Sadlowski! And the specialist strikes here in the second period. Makes it 4-1. Sean Sadlowski's first power play goal of the season.
Nice play by Kellen Jones, keeping the puck in at the blue line and being careful with it. Getting his boys into position, finding Cooper behind the net. Cooper lays it right out, and a one-timer from Solowski just roofed it. No chance on that one for Lackey. That was a bullet.
4-1 Comets. 9:19 to go here in the second. And it's another power play goal. Second of the night for the Comets. And Solowski gets his first goal here at home since returning to the lineup. And Kellen Jones will get an assist. Well-earned assist on that play. So we go back to center ice, and now it's pitched back into the Indy zone. Comets lead at 4-1 here in the second. Indy bringing it back up on the far side, and it's sent in by Malone. Patera directing some traffic will stop it. Going to go down into the corner up along the far boards. And the Comets play it ahead. Nick Germain trying to pick up the puck. He does. Germain walking in on Lackey. He shoots. He scores! Nick Germain makes it 5-1, an even strength goal. Great hustle by Nick Germain, not giving up on that play. The puck was jumping around, able to flatten it out, and he's able to get it past Lackey.
Nice individual effort by Nick Germain. He was all alone in open space by himself. He had to do all the hard work himself, which he was able to do, get around the defense, move it in, and get a goal on net. That was a beautiful play.
Nick Germain with the goal. Just his second of the season. But another great effort.
I'll tell you, he's been doing an awful lot of hard work the last few games, and it hasn't translated onto the scoreboard. But, if he keeps on working, his time is going to come, and it just did.
Well, Nick Germain has reminded me a lot of Anthony Nellis. Just a hard-working guy, and things are going to drop for him. And here we go again. Barnaby in front. Shot, save made. Oh, Barnaby almost had his second. Cross the rink and into the Comet zone it goes. Here's McIver to the far wall. And it is Anthony Petrozelli banking it forward. And it comes to Oliver Cooper. Cooper now trying to angle in. And it goes back along the near side. Picked back up by Cooper. Below the goal line, Barnaby. Up top to the blue line. Here's a drive. It's going to go wide off the stick of McIver. And it's going to be played back to the near side. Back along the far board. It's going to trickle back into the Comet zone. And stopping the puck is going to be Patera. He'll give it up to Murphy. Now below the goal line, it's going to be to McIver. Now pitched forward. Here's Kellen Jones. Kellen Jones, he turned it over. Ike, now they come across. Here's a shot. Missed high. Back to the far side. It's going to bounce around. Now is Elmire with a chance. Now it's picked off by the Comets. We got a man. Oh, we had Anthony Petrozelli. Would have had a breakaway. Goes off of his stick, but he tries to center it. There's Carlson intercepting it. Comes along the far side. King stepping up. Back along the far boards. Back it goes over the stick of King, and now sent back into the Indy zone. Played back. Here is Zulsdorf. 5-1 Comets here in the second. 7:18 to go. Indy with the puck. And back along the far side. And coming ahead with it is Elmire. Back along the right side to Malone. Here's a shot. Patera looks that one right into the jersey. And now look at Patera getting a little upset as Keegan Iverson making him a little uncomfortable down there. But Gary Patera sticking up for himself there. And the face-off will come into the Comet zone.
Yeah, he brought a little snow into the action. Goaltenders don't take too kindly to that. So Patera was letting them know, and the defense ended up turning them away.
Face off to the left of Patera. And Comets win it. Here's Tolkinen. Zips it over to the far side. Now it's Walfold forward, and it's intercepted by Craighead, but the Comets chip it, and it goes back along the near side. Into the Comet zone goes Tolkinen. Goes behind the net. Tolkinen now on the far wall. Will go off the back of the leg of Boudreau, and back it goes into the Indy zone. Indy regains possession. To the far wall. And Indy now. They enter the Comet zone. Coming across the line. Here's Malone. Got a man. Tried to get him on the back door, but it was broken up to the far side. And it goes down into the corner. Below the goal line. Now they try and put it in front. They score. Indy will get one back.
Yeah, I'll tell you, that's the one aspect of this period that's been concerning me. The Comets have been real lackadaisical in getting the puck out from a standpoint of they got their heads up, they're looking for something to break, but they're not being purposeful with the puck and where they're passing it to, and they're giving Indy several chances where they've broken up passes and they had 2-on-1, 3-on-1 opportunities for a quick shot that just never should have materialized. So they have to do a better job of really taking care of the puck and moving out forcefully as opposed to just kind of gliding around.
There's still a lot of time left in this game. Makes it 5-2. Comets still in the driver's seat. Like you said, Fred, you got to remember where that gas pedal is. It's the one on the right. So into the Indy zone. Up along the far side. Comets trying to control it again. Bush hits the deck. Can't handle it. And back it goes to Mike Lee. Indy with the puck. They carried out of their own end. Goes along the far side. Now it's flipped forward into the Comet zone. And it goes into the corner for Spencer Watson. Spencer Watson up along the near side. Coming up to the blue line. A pass is going to be missed. And back out it goes to center ice. Indy with the puck at their own line. Teixeira on the right side. Banks it off the wall. Comets are there to defend it. And now Cooper up along the near side. Look out. Teixeira trying to come across. Poke checked away. And back along the far side. Zulsdorf has got it for Indy. He'll move it ahead. Coming out to center ice. Here's Elmire. Mill hands it off to Iverson. Iverson lost it to Cooper. And Cooper now up along the far side to Petrozelli. He'll put it into the Indy zone. Comes down here on the near side corner. And it is going to be Matt Alvaro. Alvaro up top to the blue line. Here's a shot by Ruddy and kicked out of there by Lackey. Back up top to the blue line. Here's a shot by King. It's blocked. King now will keep it in up along the far side. But Elmire got in his way. And now Indy trying to break it out. They come across the line. Here's Ike. Ike up along the near side as we are entering the Shield Exteriors Roofing final 5 minutes of the period. In the corner, played up along the near side. Here's Jermaine, gives it a tap, and back it goes to the left side, and Indy will play it back in their own end. Now move forward to center ice, hits a stick, and it goes back into the Comet zone. Here on the far side corner, here's Ruddy. Ruddy will give it up, and now they move it ahead to Jermaine. Jermaine will find Petrozelli. Petrozelli coming across. Here's a long-range shot and an easy save for Lackey, and that will get us down to a timeout here in the second. We'll be back. It's 5-2 Comets. You're listening to Comet Hockey on WoWo.
Ever notice how Marathon Rewards members drive practically everywhere for everything? Well, we have an inkling of where this eagerness is coming from. I mean, who wouldn't when you're saving 10 cents off per gallon on the first 4 visits, and then 5 cents off every gallon every day after that? With savings like that, it's no surprise members are anxious to hit the road. Join Marathon Make It Count Rewards. The further you go, the more you'll save. Sign up at makeitcount.com or download the free app.
This is Martin Truex Jr., and as a NASCAR Cup Series champion, I love one-stop shopping. When I need fresh tires or fuel during a race, my pit crew takes care of everything. Off the track, I have an auto owner's independent agent. They handle all my insurance in one place: car, home, life, and business. Get your own pit crew and find a local agency with auto owner's insurance.
For all of your insurance needs, visit Jacob Insurance Service in Angola. Comet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Insurance and Financial Services in Auburn.
Back here at the Coliseum from the All-American Stores broadcast booth. Shane Alberani and Fred Bean with you here tonight. The Comets with the lead, 5-2. Face-off will be to the right of Lackey in the Indy zone. And Will Graber to take the drop. Graber now gets taken off his feet as the puck is dropped. Lee now lost it to the near side. And now Indy takes it off the wall and out of the zone. Coming across the line here, Spencer Watson taking a shot. That's deflected. And that will get out of play with 4:22 yet to go here in the second period. Comets back in action tomorrow. The Cincinnati Cyclones will be in town, and Cincinnati playing Wheeling tonight. And Wheeling in front of Cincinnati 1-0 early on at Westbanco Arena. Now it's 1-1. So we got to keep an eye on that one because Wheeling tied with the Comets for second place. Cincy just a point back. Now Indy here takes it off the end wall. Here's Tolkinen up top to the blue line, and it's held in by Indy. Long range shot, another easy grab by Yuri Patera.
Yeah, the K-Wings up 2-1 on the walleye.
So that game is on one to keep an eye on. The Comets 2 games back, 4 points of Toledo for the Central Division lead. And that game being played outside tonight. Face off to the right of Patera. And Matthew Barnaby's got a goal here tonight. Almost had another one earlier on in the period. And now Barnaby will get into the face-off circle. And the drop goes back below the goal line, now on the right side. Going to take it up along the near wing. And Mike Lee banks it up, and it's taken off the wall. Now Comets are offside. And now Elmine has got it for Indy. Turns the corner, trying to sneak through the D, trying to go through 2 jerseys, and unsuccessful. Boudria gloves it to the far side. Now Carlson will get it back for Indy. Now coming across the line, and it's Elmire going down into the corner. Lost it. McIver, far side. Uh-oh, look out. Puck jumping around. Here's a shot kicked out of there by Patera. Back to the near side, and it's Elmire dropping it into the corner. Look out here. Indy now buzzing. Elmire now with the space. A shot. Missed it wide. That is going to get out of play. And the Comets now got to look out. It's 5-2, 3.5 yet to go, but you give one up here, and it's a totally different game.
Absolutely. McIver wasn't even looking on that one. He just turned around and fired behind the net, and it was a white jersey standing there waiting for it. You can't make those kind of mental mistakes, and you know, we saw it earlier in the transition where they were just trying to get the puck out, and somebody just tip it out instead of, and it bounces around and gets picked off. You got to be purposeful with it. You got to know where all the white jerseys are.
Comets with the puck along the far side, but they give it up. Now it comes to Nick Germain. Germain looking, and he gets it to Petruzzelli. He'll hand it off to Corcoran. Corcoran coming across the line. Drop back pass. Here's a shot, just missed wide. Germain trying to tip it back along the near side and out of the zone. Comes out to Thomas. He'll give it over. Coming across. Here's Teixeira. He scores. And now, well, we've got some problems now. As Indy now storming back. They get 2. And it makes it 5-3 with 3:06 to go here in the second. And the Comets just backing up, not being aggressive as they were earlier in the period.
Yeah, that one never should have happened. It's 2-on-3. And you have a defenseman and a centerman in front of the goal scorer. And Patera's squared up and looking at him. That never should have gone in. And you can't allow that. You got to be attacking, especially when you've got numbers. There should have been somebody getting in his grill and knocking him off that puck. You had 2 other guys to take care of the other Indy player who he could have passed to.
So it's Teixeira's 3rd of the season. Makes it 5-3. And just under 3 to go here in the second period. Ruddy goes behind Patera. He'll bank it off the wall, finds Sean Solowski, and Solowski couldn't clear it up. Now it goes back below the goal line behind Patera. Ruddy will move it around, and now Bush will move it out to center ice, and now Indy has got it again to the far side. Indy with it, now intercepted by Bush. Bush will glance it in, comes off the stick of Lackey. He will hand it off, and now back it goes into the corner. Indy with the puck in their own end. Sent around. And now the Fuel trying to move it forward. Long stretch pass. Going to be tapped and into the Comet zone. Into the corner goes DJ King along the far side. Here's Ruddy. Ruddy moving it around. Now King to the near side. Banking it off the wall. Here's Boudria. Gives it a tap. Boudria now stretching out to the far side. Gloved out of there by Cooper. Cooper will come across the line. Cooper to the near side into the corner. Lost it to Lee. And now Elmire back below the goal line, turns around, moves up along the near side, and he moves it out to center ice. Now it's going to be moved into the Comet zone. Comets try and move it up along the wall, and Barnaby has got it. Barnaby over to McIver. McIver on the right side, banks it off the wall, looking for Boudria. Boudria will backhand it into the Indy zone. Barnaby trying to pick it up. Big hit in the corner there, and now it'll be Cooper. Cooper in the near corner. Give it to Barnaby, trying to wrap it around. Tap by Petruzzelli, just wide. Back below the goal line. That is 2 close ones for Petruzzelli here tonight. Now Barnaby all over Carlson, able to get it loose out to center ice. And now McIver stick handles around, gets it back into the Indy zone, but here's Seamus Malone.
Good shift by Barnaby out there, making things happen.
Flipped into the Comet zone, goes back behind Patera, where it's snagged by Alvaro. Coming up on a minute to go here in the period. Alvaro angling to his left. He'll move it across the line, going down here on the near side, and the Fuel will move it out To center ice, Comets have got it. Right side, here's Corcoran, winds up, tosses it in on Lackey. He'll stop it, goes down into the corner. Zulsdorf along the far boards. Malone almost lost it coming out to center ice, and now Indy turning the corner, coming across the line. It's Thomas. Thomas passes, going to be knocked away, but it comes up top to Teixeira. Teixeira on the right side, snaking down into the corner. Tied up along the near side with 28 seconds to go in the period. And the Comets get it off the wall. Here's Kellen Jones. Jones stick handles, comes across the line, left wing around one man, coming in on Lackey, goes in deep, goes all the way around. Here's a shot. Lackey with the save to the near side and back into the corner. It goes to Zulsdorf for Indy with 10 seconds to play in the period. Thomas along the near side, and back it goes, and that will do it for the period. Just 3 seconds left. Zulsdorf goes behind the nets, and that will do it. And the Comets going into the third period with a lead, but it is the dreaded 2-goal lead as the Comets, well, they took their foot off the gas there in the second. They allow a couple late ones by Indy, and we have got a new game at 5-3.
Yeah, so 3-2, right? They won the period, but they kind of just barely won the period from a standpoint of they had them up 5-1. They were very, very close to chasing Lackey out of the net, and you see a different goaltender in the third period. They let that go with sloppy play on their own end, just being very laissez-faire, looking to have the offense move out instead of getting out of the zone, getting it into the neutral zone, getting it out of harm's way. They kept on giving just these very soft touch passes to each other that Indy kept on breaking up. They turned 2 of those into goals, and as you said, Shane, now we're at a 2-goal lead instead of a 4 or potentially more goal lead going into the third period. So they got more work to do, but at least they won the period. As I said, they got to come out, they win the third period, they win the game.
Comets 9-0, went ahead after 2 periods of play, so we've got the lead going into the third. We're going to the Three Rivers Federal Credit Union intermission report. We'll be back. You're listening to Comet Hockey on WOWO.
Nelson, Mays, and Wonka. All famous Willies. But getting the Willies? It isn't fun. That creepy feeling you get when you see all your high-interest debt? Partners First Federal Credit Union has the cure for the Willies, with products that are designed to help you. Nothing brings out those Willies more than a mortgage, car loan, or high-interest credit card. Partners First can keep those Willies away. Just go to partnersfirstcu.org to get started. Partners First Federal Credit Union. Part of your community. Part of your tomorrow. Partners First Federal Credit Union is an equal housing lender. MLS number 405819.
Big trash problems, only one way to solve them. Curbside Container has a plan. If you got trash to haul, just give Curbside a call. From the biggest dump truck to an itty bitty can, just call up Curbside Container. Ain't no need to call your mayor. Curbside Container will be there.
Pizza just invaded breakfast. At Elmo's Pizza and Subs, you can have the best of both worlds. Pizza any time of day. Stop by for our premium breakfast pizza, loaded with sausage gravy, scrambled eggs, mozzarella cheese, and more. Or grab your favorite pepperoni pizza anytime you like. Elmo's Pizza and Subs serves our community with everyday value. All subs are available in our classic or premium combos. Subs, fries or chips, and a medium drink, all at a great price. Don't forget to love your lunch at Elmo's with any one-topping pizza and small drink. Always available at a great price.
OPS combines outstanding sports medicine services with one-of-a-kind sports performance training. OPS athletes experience measurable results in performance and learn to run faster, jump higher, and perform better overall. Their team of certified athletic trainers, sports physicians from Fort Wayne Orthopedics, and sports performance coaches work together to provide clients and patients with the ultimate continuum of care. For more information, visit OptimumPerformanceSports.com.
What if we could harness the power of the sun by using the earth to transform the way we use energy? Water furnace geothermal systems are simply the most efficient way to keep your family comfortable. Winter or summer, day or night, rain or shine, without burning fossil fuels, giving you the freedom to focus on life. To learn more more about switching to the reliable renewable? Visit waterfurnace.com/reliable right now.
Three Rivers knows that what matters most to our friends, families, and neighbors may differ, but when it comes down to it, we're all dreaming big, hopeful for the future, and working hard for those we love. So what matters most to you? Whether it's starting a family, paying down debt, or anything in between. At Three Rivers, what matters to you matters to us, and we're here to support whatever that may be. Learn more at threeriversfcu.org/whatmatters.
Time now for the Three Rivers Federal Credit Union Intermission Show.
We are back live here at the Coliseum. We got a good one working here, 5-3 after 2 periods of play. Let's take a look at the Kelly Body Shop game summary. First, our shots on goal. Comets 18 in the first, 11 in the second. 2-period total of 29. Indy with 9 in the first and 9 in the second for 2-period total of 18. Let's take a look at the scoring. Comets got 2 on the board early in the first period. Matthew Barnaby at 4:27. That was his third of the season. McIver and Bush with the assist. Then Will Graber got a terrific pass from Sean Solowski. He cashed in at 9:56, his 8th of the season. Solowski and Tolkinen with the assist. Indy would get that one back on the board at 14:31, and it was a 2-1 game going into the second period. Comets would then rattle off 3 and looked like they were going to be in control of things. Matt Alvaro at 5:15, his 6th of the season. Kellen Jones and Will Graber the assist, and then Sean Sadlowski on a power play. That was at 10:41, and Oliver Cooper and Kellen Jones with the assist. Matt Alvaro's goal was also on a power play. And then Nick Germain will get his 2nd of the season from Zach Tolkinen. I think maybe Yuri Patera has got an assist coming his way as well. But Indy would get 2 in the third as Teixeira would get the last one at 16:54, his 3rd of the season. Right now it's being scored as unassisted. Comets 2 of 4 on the power play. Indy, they are 1 of 1. Goaltenders, Lackey for Indy, 29 shots, 24 saves. Patera, 18 shots and 15 saves. And that is a look at the game summary. We'll take a break. You're listening to Comet Hockey on Whoa.
Indiana Physical Therapy is your trusted choice in Northern Indiana. For over 30 years, we've treated all walks of life, from peewees to professionals and Olympians, and everyone in between. Schedule at any of our 21 convenient locations, even without a doctor's order. We communicate with your doctor throughout your treatment. Indiana Physical Therapy is cost-effective, accepting all insurance plans and networks. We're open from 7 to 7 and can get you in the same day you call. Go to indianapt.com. Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
Gigi's Playhouse is a one-of-a-kind achievement center providing free educational and therapeutic programs that advance literacy, math skills, motor skills, and more for individuals with Down syndrome. Gigi's Playhouse makes a difference every day. Their unique approach empowers individuals to achieve their greatest potential with confidence, independence, and joy. For more information about programs or how to get involved, please email fortwayne@gigisplayhouse.org.
The latest news every day and everywhere.
IU Health has a state-of-the-art community health campus, including a 150-foot-tall hospital.
Listen to Fort Wayne's morning news all day long. And then the Pat Miller program.
Volunteers have been low. Donations have been low. Some of it, too, is not as many people. Cash
your news from a trusted source and what it means for the Summit City.
We are encouraging our community to come out and foster a shelter pet for a few nights over the holidays.
On air, online, and on the app. Whoa, 1190 and 107.5 FM.
This is Mark Truex Jr., and as a NASCAR Cup Series champion, I love one-stop shopping. When I need fresh tires or fuel during a race, my pit crew takes care of everything. Off the track, I have an auto owner's independent agent. They handle all my insurance in one place: car, home, life, and business. Get your own pit crew and find a local agency with auto owner's insurance.
For all your insurance needs, visit Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne. Hey, Comet fans, the members of UAW 2209 invite you to visit your local Chevy or GMC dealer and drive the union-made quality that makes buying a new full-size truck such a great value. GMC and Chevrolet trucks, built by your friends and neighbors. Members of UAW Local 2209. Union Labor has been building GM pickup trucks for over 80 years. Union Labor has been dedicated to building quality trucks at the GM Fort Wayne Assembly Plant for over 30 years. Thanks to the UAW. Time now for the Three Rivers Federal Credit Union Intermission Show.
Back at the Coliseum in the second intermission. Comets lead this one 5-3 tonight. Well, we're taking a little break from the Huntington University Comets podcast. We'll have some new episodes coming up shortly after the holidays here, but now it's time to go back and take a look at some of those other ones we have got up. We have got over 60 episodes of the Huntington University Comets podcast up for your listening pleasure at comets.com. Just go to Fan Zone. You can get it there, or you can also go to Spotify or Apple Podcasts as well. And tonight we're going to go back, and really the rest of the week we'll go back and look at the first episode of the season as we talked Comet defenseman Marcus McIver. So we'll take a break, come back, and talk to Marcus McIver from the Huntington University Comets podcast. You are listening to Comet Hockey on WOWO.
Take Midwest Gloves and Gear to work with you by using their full line of work gloves. Midwest Work Line features Max Performance Gloves.
Is the official home of the Comets. Whether it's a corporate meeting to large wedding receptions or just a getaway weekend, the Holiday Inn has you covered. Event space in the Holiday Inn can hold up to 300 people, and with 151 guest rooms, the Holiday Inn is ready to meet your personal or business needs. With a highly trained staff at the Holiday Inn, you can count on things being done right. Contact the Holiday Inn at the Coliseum to schedule your event today at 260-579-9135.
WOWO and WMEE HD2 Fort Wayne.
When it comes to football, honestly, I don't know. I've never done it in a game on a Friday, so I work into a lot of time. Yeah.
So how often? When do you build it? I mean, it gets colder in Canada, but I mean, September, October. So Marcus McIver from episode 62 of the Huntington University Comets podcast. You can come and clicking on Fan Zone or go to Apple Podcasts or Spotify as well. We have got the third period coming up for you here tonight. It's going to be a good finish, 5-3 Comets with the lead. We'll be back. You're listening to Comet Hockey on WOWO.
At Lutheran Health Network, we urge you to take the steps necessary to limit your risk of exposure to COVID-19. Practice social distancing, wash your hands frequently, and wear a mask that covers the nose and mouth. Put your health first and seek the care that you need, especially in an emergency. Call your provider when you are ill. Keep your annual screening appointments, and above all, act on signs of a serious condition like a stroke or heart attack. If you are experiencing a medical emergency, call 911.
Oscar C. Mitson Insurance Agency, the insurance provider of the Comets for 30 years. If you buy your auto...
Your message to Trevor says go to WOW because the current score is 5-3 -0 -1 to 5 Fort 2-1 to 7 Fort Wayne. Okay, it's sent.
Insurance from a website or 800 number. Here's a better idea. Call Oscar C. Mitson Insurance. They are an independent agency with access to neighbor. Call
Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram on Illinois Road has added some new players to the team. 2022 Ram 1500 TRX with 707 horsepower and a 0 to 60 speed of 4.5 seconds. Also in the starting lineup is the new 2022 Pacifica Hybrid. It has room for the entire team and enough juice for a road trip to the Wheelers and back. The new scrapper on the team is the all-new Wrangler Hybrid with enough battery power for any power play. We also have an awesome lineup of our new line of commercial Pro Master vans for all your work needs. O'Daniel is a proud sponsor of Comet Hockey, and we invite all the fans to come experience the O'Daniel difference when buying your next car, truck, or SUV. O'Daniel on Illinois Road next to Meyer or online at o'danielauto.com.
You're listening to Comet Hockey.
Starting things up here in the third period. Comets come on down, but Michael Lackey is going to cover up the puck as it came off the end wall. Just 9 seconds to come off the clock. 5-3 Comets are Huntington University shots on goal, 29-18 in favor of the Comets. The face-off to the left of Lackey, and it's going to be dropped into the corner. Shane Alberani and Fred Bean taking you through this one here tonight. Comets with a 2-goal cushion here as Cooper pitches it forward into the Indy zone. It goes under the goal line, now back along the near side. It's going to be pitched forward to the far side. Coming up is Murphy. Murphy gets it along the wall, and back it goes to Teixeira. Teixeira moves it forward to the left side, coming across the line. No, Comets are able to slap it back, and now it'll be Zulsdorf going to bounce it into the Comet zone. To the far side, here's Matt Murphy. Murphy gives it a look. He'll play it forward. Going to be gloved down at center ice by Carlson. And Carlson trying to push into the Comet zone, and now he does. Malone now will get it ahead. Bouncing puck. Comets send it right back into neutral territory. And Mike Lee at the red line trying to move it along the wall. Lost it to Nick Germain. Germain sends it back to the far side. He'll bank it off the wall. Trying to go to Alvaro. Goes off a stick, and back it goes to Mike Lee. Lee sends it forward. Left side. Going to go to Malone. Malone will come across the line. Now Malone hands it off. It goes to Craighead up along the near side. He comes up top. Here's a drive and a save made by Patera. And a good looking play there by Indy as they come out firing, but the Comets are there to stop it. And we are going to have a face off in the Comet zone.
So Shane, I come back to you got to win the period, and I really would like to see the Comets come out firing on this one. You know, if I was telling my team right now, I'd say we're skating lines unless you give me 2 goals in the third period tonight. You know, I mean, really, they got to come out. They got to be aggressive. You can't do like a prevent defense in football and just kind of hang back on it.
Back along the near side. Comets getting out. Here is Kellen Jones revving up. He'll come across the line. Kellen now will hang on to it. Slides it down in the corner for Will Graber. Graber takes a hit. Goes along the far side. Sean Solowski to the blue line. Here's Tolkinen. Tolkinen now will angle it forward. Solowski catches it below the goal line. Back behind the net. And now he gets tied up. Lost it. Now back along the far side. Stepping up is Tolkinen. Tolkinen now trying to send it towards the net. It's blocked to the far side. Going down in the corner. And it's Will Graber. He gets held up for a moment. And sliding in there is Kellen Jones going back to Boudria. His pass is blocked, and the Comets have got to get back on side. They'll send it back in. Lackey will stop it, and Indy with the puck to the left side. Malone with a man on him, slides it over. Now coming across the line. Indy now on the attack here. Here's Teixeira, gets around everybody. Came down. We got a penalty called on the Comets, and it's going to be a trip. So, not a good time to take a penalty with Indy having all the momentum right now.
Yeah, I mean, that wasn't a flagrant trip on it. It wasn't one that was intentional, but he got his stick on it and then just popped his blade enough for him to lose an edge and go down. It's the right call. It puts us down at a PK, and this might be something that could actually be a benefit if it could wake us up out of a little bit of a doldrum here. They've got to be firing and skating instead of gliding and tapping pucks. They've got to be very purposeful with it, and I'm not seeing it just yet.
Indy 1 of 1 on the power play here tonight. With the Comets, one of the better penalty-killing teams in the league. It is a Ruoff Mortgage penalty kill as Indy has got the puck coming up to the blue line. Here's Mike Lee looking for a shot. Moves it over cross rink. Goes off the end wall. Tolkinen is there for the Comets. Gets it to Cooper. Cooper can't clear it up. Now it's Thomas keeping it, but now Tolkinen with a second try. He will just toss it on down into the Indy zone. Goes off the end wall. Stopping the puck is going to be Lee. Lee now revs up, hits the Indy blue line, comes down the middle of the ice. Now he'll gain the Comet line, left side, dangles around. Lee still on the puck, angles over to the far side, dips it in the corner. Now it goes below the goal line, and it's going to be Craighead coming down to Malone. Malone in the corner, banks it off the wall to the point. Here's Thomas, moving it over to the far side. Dangling over is Mike Lee, banks it off the end wall. Comet's got a stick on it, and here we come. It is Kellen Jones, far side. Kellen Jones coming in shorthanded. Jones on the puck, he's got a man on him, drops a back shot. And a save made by Lackey. Petrozelli right in front of the net. And the Comets certainly know how to score short-handed. 4 shorties this year. And there's some more offense being generated. A man down. Indy with the puck. Here comes Teixeira. Teixeira to the far side. They regain the Comet line. It's going to be pitched forward up along the near side. Banked off the wall. And now it's going to be trickled down, and it's going to come in the front of the net. The Comets have got it. Tolkinen will send it all the way down the length of the ice. Comes off the end wall in the Indy zone. Teixeira will pick it up, and he is tripped up by Graber. Nothing there. Back along the far side. All the way down it goes to the left wing, and it's going to be grabbed by McKay. McKay drops it back. They got a man in the slot. It's Watson. Sends it over, and it's going to be tipped back along the far side. McKay with it again. Moving it over on the left wing. 6 seconds to go on the power play to Indy. Alvaro had a chance. Now it's blocked. Now picked back up. Here we come. Full strength now. Back on the far side. Here's a shot. Patera. The save goes off the post, and it's going to come back. Patera has got to come back. Oh, he was a little tardy getting back. Indy had a try on an empty net, and it went high. Teixeira with a shot. That is blocked, and that gets out as the Comets back at Adams Landscape Management. Full strength.
Wow, Patera was way out of the net. I think he thought maybe the net came off the mooring.
Yeah, I think that's what he thought, because it did. It jumped up, but it came right back down on the peg.
Yeah, and he didn't have a stick or anything. Almost gave it up right there.
Back it goes into the Indy zone. Carlson back there for Indy. Sends it up along the near side. And it comes over to DJ King. He'll send it around. And back along the far boards. Catching up to it. And it goes to Jermaine. And Jermaine caught a high stick. And a penalty coming up. Or a slash will be the call. And the Comets will go back on the power play.
All right, so let's take advantage of this. They did a good job on the PK. They got that out of their system. They actually generated some offense on it. So here we go. Nicely, don't look at this as just killing 2 minutes. Look at this as an opportunity to put one on the board and really put the screws in on Indy right now. They've got to get this lead back up and get a...
Yeah, I feel more comfortable with one more up there.
Absolutely, absolutely. Because like I said, they get one more goal and then all of a sudden they're in a pull goalie away from tying it up, and then we go to overtime, and that hasn't worked out too well for us. So, we had this game well in hand in the second period, and we have an opportunity to get our hands around it again.
Comets 2 of 4 on the power play. As Indy will clear the zone promptly right off the face-off. Down it goes to Patera. Patera will hand it off to Will Graber. And now the Comets coming through the neutral zone. Right side, Sidlowski. He'll step over the line. Sidlowski had a man, drops it back. Here's Graber, lots of room. A shot. It's tipped, and it hits the safety netting, and we'll get a face-off. So Will Graber had a nice try there. Sean Sidlowski's got 2 points here tonight, a goal and an assist. He's trying to set up Graber for his second of the game. Graber now leads the team with 8 goals, as the Comets will change up the power play unit. It's Catalyst Fitness power play. Face-off will be to the left of Lackey. And it'll be Bush to take the face-off, or maybe not. Cycle will get kicked out. And I think Boudreau will now be forced to take the drop. Boudreau digs in, wins it back. Here's Murphy. Murphy down up along the near side of Boudreau. Shot save made by Lackey to the far side. Corcoran now gets it over to Murphy. Murphy, high slot to Boudreau. Right side coming down low. They got him. Oh, it goes wide of the nets. It was Bush. And it goes all the way down into the Comet zone. Stopping the puck is Patera. And below the goal line, the Comets have got it.
2 good setups by Boudreau. One on a tip to Bush, and the other one for into Bush to try and hit Petrozelli. Couldn't connect.
Now a pass by Petrozelli. Oh, it's going to result in a breakaway. McKay coming in on Patera. He shoots at a save. Maine Patera will keep it going. Remember that one. That could be a game saver. Play will continue as Boudreau comes along the near side. Boudreau coming down low in front. And a man shot. Save made. And it's scooped up. And it comes to the blue line. And it's grabbed by Malone. Malone coming across the line. Short-handed. Drops it back up. Oh, Ike coming in. He missed it wide as Patera came out. Challenged him. Now the Comets still on a power play. Let's remember that. Bush coming across the line. Trying to dangle around Zulsdorf. Unsuccessful. Now back again. Coming in all alone. It's Almir. And a save made by Patera. Look out. Got to get back, and it comes out in front of the net, and it comes to Cooper. Well, Indy, 3 great chances. Here's short-handed. They don't cash in. Sidlowski to the near side, coming into the corner. And now to the far boards, Kellen Jones with it. Kellen Jones lost the handle, but it goes to Alvaro. Alvaro up along the far side, trying to drop it in the corner. Alvaro will keep it himself. Here's a shot. Missed it high, below the goal line to the near side. Solowski to Kellen Jones. Jones with a shot. Tipped wide, back again. Far side, and now we're back to 5-on-5 as Thomas gets it back to Teixeira. 5-3 Comets, but for how long? Here's a shot. Long range. Save made by Patera. He'll drop it, and he'll keep it moving. Will Graber taking it off the wall. Back along the far side. Played ahead. And it's going to be bounced back up along the end wall. Back along the near side. And it's going to go into the corner. Barnaby almost took it away. And now it comes up to center ice. Comets will slap it in. Tolkinen will get it all the way. Just missed the referee. The puck comes all the way along the near side. Jumps up in midair, and it's going to be Bush. Bush to the near side of the blue line. It's intercepted. Malone got a piece of it, and back it goes to the far boards. Off the wall. Comets at it again. Skating 5-on-5 here. Indy with the puck to the far side. It's moved ahead. Cross-ring pass on the left wing, and coming across the line is Craighead, top of the circle. He spins around, trying to get away from Tyler Bush. Coming into Sean Sidlowski, or that's Barnaby rather, helping him out, and Barnaby wrestles it away. Coming across the line, King back to Jermaine. Jermaine back up along the far side. Jermaine looking around, blew the blue line, lost it, and onto the near side. And now Indy coming across Malone. Malone now cuts it to the middle of the ice and taken off the puck by Ruddy. Back below the goal line. Oh, right out in front. It was Spencer Watson, missed it. Back to the far boards, and it goes to Nick Germain. Germain now turns the corner, and now back behind the net. Nick Germain circles around, back along the far side, trying to come across the line. It's Alvaro working hard, goes down into the corner, lost the puck, and it goes onto the left side for McKay. McKay absorbs a hit from Alvaro, goes back behind Lackey, and now Indy now back here 5-on-5, but they generated more offense shorthanded than they have all game.
Yeah, 3 breakaways, so that your goaltender has to stop by himself, and all of them are coming from just being careless at the blue line.
To the far side, Indy with the puck in the comment zone. Petrozelli all over him, and it goes to Marcus McIver. McIver coming across the line. McIver going into the corner, back below the goal line. Oh, he centered it. Here we come. Here's a shot. Oh, my Murphy. It was blocked down low into the corner. Here is Graber. Graber now dangles around. Dangle in, and then goes to the near side. Back it goes to Graber. Back below the goal line. Here's Petrozelli. Up top it comes. Gives it to Sidlowski. Sidlowski takes a shot. Just missed, and it's going to be tipped into the corner. Up along the near side, backhands it up along the wall. It's going to bounce free, and picking it up is Zulsdorf. He'll tank it off the wall. Glove down at the center line. Comets with it. Barnaby will flip it into the Indy zone. Going to go down in the corner. Up along the near side goes Kellen Jones. Below the goal line, Teixeira. Far side, Spencer Watson for Indy. Watson gets out of his own end, comes across the center line, flips it in on Patera. Patera is just going to put it in his pocket, and he will get a whistle, and that'll get us down to a timeout. Third period flying by. Comets hanging on to a 2-goal lead. It's 5-3. We'll be back. You're listening to Comet Hockey on WoWo.
It's the biggest heist in American history.
An inside job. The big down payment.
Innocent consumers putting thousands down. But not at Glenbrook. Glenbrook Hyundai knows it's a crime to pay more than a dime. One dime down. If you bring home $350 a week, you could get up to $25,000 in credit. Together, we can stop the heist.
Say no to big down payments at Glenbrook.
Glenbrook Hyundai. HappyCarStore.com.
Example 21 Hyundai Sonata 2569 down 427 a month for 60 months at 0% APR plus tax tag title to qualified buyers.
Say you need a new car, something that better fits your lifestyle. Midwest America is there for you with convenient auto loans and great service. Or say you need to move to a bigger place. Midwest is there too, with mortgage options to help you find a new house fast. And say you need to make your house look, well, better. A home improvement loan from Midwest America can help. Midwest America Federal Credit Union. Your whole life, one financial partner. Insured by NCUA. Equal housing lender.
Comet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
Coming out of the timeout, back in the All-American Stores broadcast booth, Shane Albarani and Fred Bean here tonight. Comets lead this one 5-3 here in the third. Not quite halfway done here in the third, and it has been end-to-end action ever since we started this period. No goals scored here in the third so far, as Yuri Patera has had to hang tough back in the Comet net. Makes off to be to Patera's right. Comets can't win it up top to Mike Lee. Comes off the skates of Cooper, and now over to Matt Murphy. Murphy moves it to Barnaby. He drops it back now to Cooper, coming back across. Missed pass, Murphy. It was intended for him. He'll swipe it around to the near side. And into the corner goes Oliver Cooper. Cooper behind the net, trying to center it. Knocked away. Cooper still on the puck. Behind the net, skates through Carlson. Great job there by Cooper. Pitches it back to the near side corner. Stepping up is McIver. McIver up top to Barnaby. His shot is going to be blocked. And now back to the near side. The Comets are going to get a penalty. That was Jared Thomas, or Mike Lee rather, taken off his feet. That's going to be a hooking call.
That's not what we needed.
So Oliver Cooper, who worked so hard behind the net to keep it going, skating through Carlson, and Cooper going to the box.
2 minutes hooking. Time to penalty, 10 minutes, 31
So another
seconds.
power play for
Comets
Indy.
behind Cooper, 2 minutes hooking.
Just their third.
Yeah, that was.
So it's time for a Ruoff Mortgage penalty kill. 2 minutes up on the board for Cooper, and the face-off to the right of Patera.
Well, let's hope they do a little bit better protecting Patera during the penalty kill than they did in the power play.
Yeah, Patera, well, it's really been his third period here tonight. He's been the MVP of the first 10 minutes anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, we talk about winning the period, and they haven't been winning the first half of this one, so they need to wake up and go.
And here's Petrozelli to the near side. He'll bank it off the glass. And back it rolls into the Comet zone, or the Indy zone, rather, to the far side. And now back below the goal line.
Come on,
Indy with the
pitch.
puck. Mike Lee, cross-rink pass. Far side, drops it back. And now comes out to the Comet blue line, and there is Marcus McIver waiting for it. And he'll backhand it into the Indy zone. 1:30 to go on the power play. And here's Thomas coming down the middle of the ice. Hands it off to Malone. Now back to Thomas. In on Patera. He scores. And not much Patera could do about that one. A little give and go. And now it is a one-goal game with 8:51 to go in the third.
Shane, that's just lazy defense, and it started back inside of the Indy zone, coming out of the zone. You know, they just had players. Kyle Busch just waved at them, and you can't do that. You've got to make some sort of contact with them, at least stick level, if not body level, to slow them from momentum coming in. He basically walked right in alone with unabated into Patera and scored.
So Comets go back to full strength here. It's another power play goal for Indy. Their second of the game, and it's 5-4. Thomas will get it as Indy with the puck now up along the near side. Ike will get it forward. And now they come across the line. Here's a shot, missed wide, back on the near side. Comets take it off the wall. Up along the far side. Indy still with the puck. Remember, we're even strength here, guys. To the far side, here's Graber. Graber trying to get it to Kellen Jones. Just skips over the line. Now back it goes, and Indy regains possession of it quickly. They'll come across the line. It's going to go down into the corner. Or no, it's going to go into the seats. So that will get us a whistle. With 8:16 to go in the third, Comet fans, if you follow the Comets on Twitter or Facebook, look for the Lancia Homes game recap after each game. Then go to lanciahomes.com to start building your dream home today. Face off should be inside the Comet zone. Malone will take the face off for Indy, and it's going to be Busch for the Comets. And now Busch is going to get thrown out of there. Boudreau will take his spot. And it goes below the goal line to Matt Murphy. Murphy trying to get around Malone. Takes it hard off the wall. Trying to go to Cooper. Goes off of his stick. Rolls free, but Cooper able to retreat back. Able to get it up along the wall. Now it's scooped up back into the Indy zone. Lackey comes out of the pipes to the near side. Up along the wall. Comes up to the blue line. Here's McIver. McIver gets crowded at the blue line by McKay, and he turned it over. Indy with it. The left side, Teixeira had a man up along the wall. Now it looks like he's going to ice it. So a missed pass there helps us out. And the face-off coming down in the Indy zone. And that is a Kelly Body Shop icing call. If you're ever in an accident, take your vehicle to Kelly Body Shop in Fort Wayne and Decatur.
Fortunate Moore didn't come out of that one. They keep on pressuring our defense, and we keep on coughing it up. We need to take better care of the puck.
And the Comets just with 4 shots on goal here in the third. As our shots are now 33-26 in favor of the Comets, and they are brought to you by Huntington University. Coming out to center ice, McKay will send it into the Comet zone, going down into the corner. Craighead absorbs a hit as he slides it around to the near side, comes below the goal line. Craighead still with it, up top of the blue line. Here's Teixeira over. Here's a one-timer, missed wide. Back to the near side, Indy with the puck. Now it comes over right in front, goes wide. Back along the far boards, up along the wall, coming down to the corner, back down low. And it's Thomas back up top to Spencer Watson. Watson with a shot. It's blocked. And now Indy still with it. Pushes it into the corner. Comets banking off the wall, and they clear it. We got a race for the puck. Petrozelli's going to get there first. Gets behind Carlson. He shoots, and a save made by Lackey. Petrozelli picks up his own rebound. Petrozelli takes a shot, missed it high, and that is going to flutter over the glass and out of play. And Johnny Hustle, Anthony Petrozelli, worked it, and he was able to negate the icing call and was able to get a shot on net.
Yeah, good work by Petrozelli. I'll tell you, it looked like they were on the power play for a while. They had a lot of zone time, but Comets were fortunate enough to get the stick on the puck, get it out of the zone, and Petrozelli was off to the races. So he had 2 shots at it, really, coming in on alone and then circling behind the net, and it looked like it got tipped and went into the netting and didn't get a second shot on net.
Murphy eyes one, shots blocked. Graber with the rebound, knocks it aside to the near side. It goes to Kellen Jones. Graber with a turnaround shot. That one is also going to be deflected, and that will get out of play. 6:43 to go in the third. It's 5-4 Comets. Comets up 5-1 at one point here tonight. Indy storming back, and the face-off will be to the left of Lackey.
Hey, you thought I was kidding when I said we needed 2 goals in the third.
You're right. Here's a shot. That is going to be blocked. Bounces into the corner. And Indy picking it up. Elmire up along the left side. Elmire.
That's better.
Being harassed by Kellen Jones. Able to get it to Mike Lee, however. Here's a shot. That changed directions, and it goes high. Back below the goal line. To the far side, Indy with the puck. Elmire drops it into the corner. Now it's sent around, and the Comets catch up to it. Right side, it is McIver. Glances off a stick, comes out to center ice, and Indy retrieves it. Pass comes ahead. Comets take it away right at the blue line. Crowd coming alive here at the Coliseum. It's 5-4 Comets, coming up on 6 minutes to go in the third. There is McIver with the puck, lumbers forward. Getting it over to Bush. He will pitch it in. Comets will chase after it. Goes to the near side up to the blue line. Cross ring pass. Nobody. And Craighead has it for Indy. Coming across the Comet line. Craighead got a man. He fanned on it. Back up along the far boards. And now below the goal line. Craighead tries to center it. Broken up. Now on the near side corner. Malone. Malone trying to push up along the wall. Taking off the puck. Rolls out to center ice. Now it's sent back in on Patera. He'll stop it. And now below the goal line, here is Zach Tolkinen. Tolkinen looking to set things up as he goes behind Patera. Moves up along the far side. The Comets have got it. Here is Petrozelli winding up. And it's going to hit the seats. Going to be deflected, and it gets out of play. And that gets us down to a timeout. It's time for an All-American Stores bathroom break. We will be back. You are listening to Comet Hockey on WOWO.
Ever notice how Marathon Rewards members drive practically everywhere for everything? Well, we have an inkling of where this eagerness is coming from. I mean, who wouldn't when you're saving 10 cents off per gallon on the first 4 visits, and then 5 cents off every gallon every day after that? With savings like that, it's no surprise members are anxious to hit the road. Join Marathon Make It Count Rewards. The further you go, the more you'll save. Sign up at makeitcount.com or download the free app.
Running out of space? Starting to get a little cluttered? Fort Wayne Storage can help with 7 convenient locations. From climate-controlled to convenient storage units, they'll find a good fit for you. From 5x5 to 10x30, your treasures will be safe and sound. 24-hour surveillance. You can rent a unit any day with their 24-hour rental kiosk. Visit their website at www.fortwaynestorage.com or call 260-387-0364 for pricing and daily specials. Fort Wayne Storage, serving the Fort Wayne area for over 20 years. Comet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Jacob Insurance Service in Angola.
Coming out of the timeout, the face-off will be outside of the Indy line. Far face-off, not near the penalty boxes here at the Coliseum. It is 5-4 Comets as Yuri Patera getting a little repair there on some of his equipment. Looks like his mask.
Yeah, he had to get the attention of the referee before they dropped the puck.
Remember, the Comets in action tomorrow. Cincinnati in town. We will see the Cyclones on the Monday night. And then we have got Iowa coming in for New Year's Eve.
Yeah, first things first. 5 minutes and 12 seconds left to put this one away. And, boys need to remember, Christmas is over. Don't give them a gift and get them back in this game.
Comets get it into the Indy zone. Down in the corner. Going after it is Nick Germain. Germain up along the far side. And we are inside 5 minutes, which means it is the Shield Exteriors Roofing final 5 minutes. To the far side, Alvaro sends it around. Stopping the puck is Lackey. Lackey goes to the near side, and it's going to be Indy with it. Mondat will get it into the Comet zone. Back below the goal line goes Patera. Patera will stop it. Back up along the far side. That is going to go for an icing on the Comets. Right now, a marathon, when you sign up for Make Account Rewards, get 10 cents off every gallon on your first 4 visits, then 5 cents off every gallon after that. Download the free app to sign up for Make Account Rewards from Marathon. Face off to the right of Yuri Patera. Alvaro can't win this one, but it's going to split the Indy defenseman. They got to go all the way back in their own end. Comets changing.
That's the next best thing to a win right there. They're out of the zone.
But Indy quickly regains the Comet line. Here's Kellen Jones. He'll get it. And it's going to go to Corcoran. Corcoran will pitch it forward. Going to come off the end wall. Going to go into the corner. And Indy regains possession. Seamus Malone floats one forward. Long pass comes ahead to Craighead. Craighead coming across the line. Craighead on the far side. Down up along the wall. Indy with it. Shot towards Patera. He'll glove it out of the air. And Patera taking care of that as Graber locking up Malone, who got in a little bit tight on Patera. They'll separate it, and we're down to 4:01 now to go here in the third. Huntington University shots on goal sits at 34-27 in favor of the Comets. Comets put 18 on net in the first, 11 in the second.
Yeah, they've closed the gap on that as well, so that's why we are where we are, 5-4. But again, it's been the Comets not being aggressive inside their own zone, especially in the penalty kill area. Just attacking these guys and making them give up the puck. When they do that, like Kellen Jones did, they get control.
To the far side, comes over to Cooper. Cooper will take it off the wall. Back it goes up along the far boards. And knocked away is Bush right at the Indy line. Comets will get it in. Goes off the end glass. And Indy has it with 3:43 to go in the third. 1-goal game. Here's Lee to the left side. Stick handles around. Lost it to McIver. McIver will put it right back into the Indy zone. Back it goes. Mondat for Indy. Now over to Zulsdorf. Now to Mike Lee. Lee angling up along the far side. Pitches it into the Comet zone. Patera comes out. He'll stop it. Patera behind the net. We'll go to the far side. Comets trying to get to it. It is Barnaby. Barnaby will unload it, and he will get it to Bush. Bush will flip it in. And back along the far side here in the Indy zone. Comets get a quick change. And Indy with the puck coming up on 3 minutes to go. To the right side. Intercepted by Barnaby. Barnaby pass a little bit in front of Petrozelli. Couldn't get there. And now back along the far side. Indy with it again. They come right down the middle of the ice now. That's going to be bumped off the wall. And we're going to have an icing on Indy. As Ike had the angle on Tolkien and thought maybe he was going to get it there. But linesman up to his discretion, and the face-off will come down into the Indy zone. Taking a look at the Meyer out-of-town scoreboard tonight. Those other games going on in the Central. Cincy has now opened up a 4-1 lead on Wheeling tonight, and outdoors in Toledo, Kalamazoo hanging with the Walleye. That game is 2-2 going into the third period. Here's the face-off in the Indy zone. Tied up right there on the face-off dot. And Solowski got a shot up, but it was blocked. And the Comets are now going to get a penalty. Oh, it's going to go on Solowski for a trip. And, wow, not sure if you make that call in this situation. It is a tight game. Everyone's scrapping for every inch. And Solowski is the one going to the box.
Yeah, I'd like to see that again because it looked like more of a push than a trip. And I don't know, that's just hockey.
But
wow.
Solowski is going to go to the box. And he kind of had that feeling, the way the Comets were kind of chasing after the puck here in the last few minutes, that might happen. Well, we just got to kill it off.
They got to get aggressive on this kill.
2:42 to go in the third. It's a one-goal game. Solowski in the box. And it's Alvaro to take the drop.
Nice.
And he wins it. Gets it back to McIver. He'll send it down the length of the ice.
He's been money on the dot all night long.
Lackey will stop it. He will give it to Mike Lee. Lee goes onto the right side. Cross-ring pass. Malone has it. Catches it. Out of the near side. Tries to play it up along the near side. Quick shot. Save made by Patera. And he will hang on to that. Plays it safe with 2:20 to go here in the third. Face-off will be in the Comet zone. And the face-off, let's see who's going to take it for Indy. It'll be Carl Elmire. And again, it'll be Alvaro for the Comets. Big win here, and Alvaro wins it. Goes back, it goes to...
Come on.
It went to McIver, and he glanced it off the shoulder of Matt Murphy. Almost stayed in there, but it goes into the Indy zone. Teixeira skates in front of his goaltender, Lackey. Being harassed by Kellen Jones. And Jones got a stick on it. Bouncer, and Kellen Jones has got it. Sends it back to Matt Murphy. Murphy will hang on to it. He'll find a spot, and he will put it back into the Indy zone. Teixeira backing up. Will pick it off, and now he goes to Elmire. Elmire on the left side. Lost it to Kellen Jones. And Jones now trying to kill his penalty off himself. To the near side. Jones got a stick on it again. Elmire goes back. Now he gets it to Teixeira. 53 seconds to go in the power play. And Indy having trouble getting out of their own end. Teixeira going back behind the net. Teixeira circles around. Moves it forward to Jared Thomas. Thomas sends it over. Right side shot, save made. Goaltender is pulled. And Paul rolling puck in front. The Comets reaching for it. Goes to Patera. And he will cover it up. Yuri Patera coming up big here in the third. Patera a little slow getting up. It's going to be all right. Hanging on to that puck. 1:14 to go. They pull Lackey for the extra skater. Gives Indy a two-man advantage, but an empty net on the other end with just 1:14 to go in the contest.
So you're about down to the last 30 seconds of the power play, and for the most part, the Comets have owned it, right? They won 2 face-offs. They killed off a bunch of time that way, and then Kellen Jones, hard work, being aggressive, and then the one shot that they did get, Patera was able to cover it up and get the face-off. So good job of the PK right now. Another 32 seconds left to go on it.
Indy's going to spend their time out. So we take a look at the Meyer out-of-town scoreboard. We got some games that have gone final. Jacksonville 3, South Carolina 1. That is final. Kansas City beats Iowa in overtime 6-5. Tulsa beats Wichita 4-3 tonight. Toledo and Kalamazoo 2-2 in the second. It is Cincinnati 4 and Wheeling 1 in the second period. Florida 3 and Orlando 0. And the Thunder up on the Railers 4-0 with 2:30 to go in the first period. In that one, let's look at the Meyer out-of-town scoreboard. We are 1 minute and 14 seconds, possibly making this one final. With the Comets down a man, Sean Solowski in the box. Empty net on the other end, so a two-man advantage here for Indy.
Alvaro's still out there, and he's out there for one reason: win this face-off.
Here's the drop, ties it up on the circle. Malone hits the deck, can't win it. Back to Lee, top of the circle, shot, missed it wide. That's going to rim to the near side, and back to the blue line. Left side, Spencer Watson. Spencer Watson hit his stick, goes off the near side, and Watson has got it again to the blue line. Mike Lee with 1 minute to go. Shot, save made by Patera. Rebound, right, goes wide, back below the goal line. It's Craig Head. Craig Head ahead up top to Watson. Watson moving it over to Lee. Lee, high slot to Watson. Top of the circle, one-timer. Shot save made by Patera off the blocker. Back along the near side. Watson coming down low. Give and go. Watson cross-ring pass. And Comets are even strength. The Comets have got an empty net on the other end. Comets, here we go. 2-on-1. McIver got a man with him. Coming across over Cooper. He shoots. Oh, it goes off the side of the net. Wow. Back to the near side. Cooper gets it back. Shot by Graber. That one goes in. Empty netter. 6-4. What an exchange there.
What an exchange from Murphy. Murphy busted his stick around the defensive zone. Patera had lost his goal stick. He ended up going and getting the stick for his goal. He got that back and then ends up coming all the way down and getting the pass from Cooper to score in the empty net.
24.9 seconds to go. Comets get the empty netter. Will Graber will get it. And I think Yuri Patera is a little shaken up.
Yeah.
He's been a little slow getting up, and he's been everywhere tonight. I mean, he has been a gymnast down there, and he can tell he is working through something right now. Puck is dropped, and it's going to scoot up into the seats.
Yeah, I don't know how he lost his stick. He obviously got run into by somebody, so I didn't get a good clean look at it to see if he got hit in the head or not. But he's definitely not feeling well, and they're allowing this game to go on.
And the puck here came up and hit a fan right behind the Indy bench, and now we have going to have the medical staff, and we have stop play here. Looks like we could have a little situation, as you've got quite a few people attending to the fan. It looked like maybe caught that puck right on the head. And it wasn't much on it. It was a deflection, but well, Fred, you and I know that those also really hurt, even though there's not much mustard on it.
Yeah.
And it was flopping around and went down and hit the fan. That's why everybody is more concerned with the fan. And the players also watching as well. So the game is stopped here with 21.7 seconds to go in the third. So we are tending to an injured fan here tonight. So 6-4 is the score. The Comets have got the lead, and they get it on a empty net goal from Will Graber, his second of the night. Well, Oliver Cooper thought he had one, but it went off the side of the net. Just couldn't pull the trigger, got it a little bit too deep, as any defenseman got him in between him and the goal. But Will Graber eventually finished it off. And now we are going to have a face-off now. We are set to go. Face-off will be just outside the Comet line. 21 seconds to go. Puck is dropped, goes down to Patera. He'll angle it to the near side to Ruddy. Ruddy will go along the far boards. It's going to skip loose, and back it goes into the Indy zone. To the near side wall with 10 seconds to play. Barnaby lost it back, and it goes to Elmir. Elmir coming across with 4 seconds to go. Far side shot save made by Patera, and that will do it. The Comets win. Comets win 6-4. It wasn't easy tonight. Well, it looked like the Comets may coast to this one, but Indy, a lot of fight in the fuel, come back, make it a one-goal game late, and the Comets win it 6-4.
Yeah, you know, if you'd have told me after the first period especially that we would only outshoot them by one shot, right? We had 35 shots on that, they had 34. I wouldn't have believed it, especially the way that they were playing. But they had some breakdowns, but they were willing, able to come back and overcome those and get away with the 2 points that they deserve to have. So overall, a good game for them. But obviously, remember when we go back to the beginning of the game, we talked about the crawl and walk and run to scenario. Letting a team that you should beat back into a game is part of the crawl. You get to the walk part. Once you get them down, put them out. They got 5-1 in the second period. Like I said, they were a goal away from having that goal then pulled, and this doesn't get anywhere close to the excitement we have in the third period.
6-4, Comets win. We will take that win into tomorrow night's game against the Cincinnati Cyclones. We'll come back to wrap it up. You're listening to Comet Hockey.